Go.
Okay, welcome to Fate of the Dice, Wild Beyond the Witchlight. I'm Dom, your DM, and we are starting today with a slightly different lineup because it wasn't me here last week. And we have a new player in Benji, who isn't quite on the board yet, but we'll get him there. It's fine. So if we can go around and introduce ourselves, please. So starting off with Sweeper.
Hi, I'm Nikki, and I play Sleeper, the rogue Arakokra.
Okay, let's go clockwise. Ilaria.
So I'm Illyria. I'm Natasha, who plays Illyria. She is a fire genasi sorcerer, and she has a pet salamander called Steve.
And Glint.
I'm here currently, joining possibly later.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, sorry. Aruni.
Aruni. So I'm Andy. I play Aruni, the ever happy, and I'm sure the rest of the party will agree, go lucky dwarf fighter. I'm always in a great mood.
Okay. And Benji.
Okay, so I'm John. I'm playing Benji, who is a half orc druid.
Excellent. So what happened last week is you went to the carnival. Illyria was told to come here by a warlock who had a pumpkin for a head and gave her some magic beans and said to find out what had happened to his patron, from how I understand it. So she came into the carnival. She met the rest of you who are all workers there, except for Benji, who's coming in this week. You worked your way through the carnival. You successfully got Mr. Witch's watch. Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are the people who run the carnival. And you use that as leverage for them to show you the way into the Feywild. But, and if we're all ready, as the mirror cracks, you were about to go through, the mirror cracks and opens, but instead of you going through, taking you by surprise, a half-orc comes barreling through the portal, knocking you on your backs. Okay, Benji, that's you.
Okay, so I'm gonna just sort of stand up and dust myself off, sort of take a little look around, and I will notice. I'm trying to find the other character names. Sorry, and I'll just ask where I am.
Okay, you don't need to know the character names yet. They've not been
Okay.
introduced. Okay.
Aruni's going to stand up, brush himself off, and then look around excitedly to see if Steve's been squashed.
Steve just pops out of Valeria's jacket, pops his head up.
Nothing fun ever happens here, I tell you.
What is your problem?
Why are you so grumpy, Aruni?
I'm not grumpy. This is just me. You lot. What? What do you want? Why are you here?
Right. So, let me see. Can I just? Okay.
Yeah, you're okay. You want me to jump in?
Yeah, please. I'm a bit.
Yeah, you're okay. As you're all sort of dusting yourself off, a gnome walks in and goes, "Oh, thank God you're still here. There's still stuff I need you to do around the carnival before you go to the Feywild, before you go to Prismere. I think this half-orc could be of help. I remember him from when I was walking in the Feywild. It was Benji, wasn't it? Benji?
Yes, I was in prison, but I've managed to free myself, and I've ended up here.
You were in prison, so you're a criminal. You try and set things on fire, and Sweeper, well, you just stole.
He wasn't a criminal.
Oh.
The world of Prismere has been area of Prismere has been corrupted.
Oh, that's not good.
Says
Thank-
the gnome. Who's the gnome? Nobody's going to question that.
Nobody knows.
By all means, question the gnome.
Who are you?
I'm Eliwick. Do you not realise? Like, he looks at you, Illyria, and goes, "You know, you had a ticket for this event that you didn't have to pay for.
Oh yeah,
I
I do.
provided the
And
ticket."
oh, okay. Thank you for the wings. The wings are awesome. Steve loves the wings.
Yeah, and I hope everybody's got their wings on.
I'm not putting the wings on.
Everybody,
It's just
I
hung
got
off
my own
my halberd.
wings.
you're not wearing the wings.
It's hanging.
Oh
off
no,
the
you still have
halberd
to wear wings. You're going to look ridiculous as an Arakora with also fairy wings on.
I have to wear wings even though I have wings.
Yes,
Okay.
Everybody needs wings.
everybody has to wear wings in the carnival.
What?
So yeah, Illyria, I got you your ticket. I need you to do some things in the carnival before you go through to Prismere. But you need to find out what's happened there. It's been split into 3.
Okay, so basically, you brought me to the carnival and you paid for my ticket so that I could do jobs for you for free, and then head in to try and sort out the Feywad.
For free. Remember, you got magic beans.
Yeah, the journey will be its own. The journey will be its own reward. You'll pick up lots along the way.
You just see Illyria's like fingertips just glow slightly when Aruni makes that comment.
Pumpkin farmer.
No,
So
I will not.
What do we need to do?
Yeah, I mean we're here. May as well.
Well-
What we need to do?
Nothing better to do.
Benji, did you meet somebody while you were in captivity?
Yes, Running Nightshade has imprisoned a displacer kitten, I believe.
Star.
And yes, I'm here to let the mother know that the child is still alive, and so
Well,
hopefully,
There's a displacer beast.
Yeah,
in
okay,
the
carry on.
carnival.
yeah. So, has anybody seen any sign of a displacer cat within the carnival?
What's
I
Like,
that?
know
is it
who you
animal
mean.
cages?
Hang on. I
No.
said the pronunciation to you before, but now it's gone right out my head. Bear with me.
We're looking at Dilagron.
Dilagron. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Dilagron in Lost Property. I remember she lost a kitten. Well,
Right.
head there with haste, and then when you've told her about the kitten, please. I know this sounds weird, but if you go and do the snail racing, but when you get the star prize, you must make sure you get the star prize and take the mystery box.
Right. Okay.
We have to go do snail racing.
Hmm.
Like the fate of the world depends on snail racing and magic beans.
Not the fate of this world, fate of the different world. But still, yes.
Where
Snail.
do we need to take the mystery box to?
You just need what's in the mystery box for your later quests.
Okay.
We need to go to Lost Property first.
Do you tend to get a
Go
lot of
and
things
seek
in Lost
out
Property?
Dilagron in the Lost Property in the Lost Property office.
So can I ask, is Dilagron actually like sitting in like a lost property box, like an item, or is she running it?
Eliwick goes, no, she is in charge. Yeah, she's in charge of the Lost
Okay.
Property.
Okay, I just need to make sure.
Been to Lost Property. Only lost things go there.
You tend to get a lot of lost things.
People leave everything here. How do you
Actually, in
Let's
the
go.
carnival, we don't get that many lost things because something takes them away,
I think
and it's
Sweeper got
not
one.
us.
I didn't do it.
And when you are ready, I mean, do you know the riddle to get back through the mirror into Prismere?
Yes, we do. It was Hither, thither, here and there, wander yonder, show me where. And then, yeah, that was the rhyme.
Excellent. You take notes. I like
I do. Notebook.
it.
As well as trying to set things on fire and steal things and sneak
Yeah.
out, which is
Yeah.
useful.
Yeah.
Illyria's just got this little flip book, like little tiny notebook that she flips open and makes a note of it. And she remembers it. Lots
When
of
you
property there,
return,
then.
I have some more information to impart about Prismare. I'll be
Okay.
here waiting for when you come back.
Lost property
the-
first, then.
Okay,
In the
so
words
can
of
I?
Mirabelle from Encanto, let's go!
So can I just ask DM a question? When I came
Yeah.
through the mirror, did it break?
No, it just looks like a perfectly ordinary mirror again, but it was a portal into the Feywild. So
Right. Okay.
they sort of breached it with the rhyme, so they could have gone
Yeah.
through. But as part
Okay.
of your
Yeah.
escape, you've sort of blocked them off, barreled through, but they can open it again with the rhyme when they come back.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to sort of make sure there was a way back.
Yeah,
Before we go,
it would be a very short campaign if there wasn't.
before we go and do anything else, Sweeper's just gonna randomly toddle up to the mirror and lick it.
You get a faintly metallic and glassy taste from the mirror. Ellie looks at you and goes, "Okay, it's a window licker in the company, right?"
I'm 4.
Is Mr. Witch and Mr.
That's
Light
a
still
teenager for
in
an
the room?
Aarakocra.
Oh.
I'm gonna say that they've retired back to their caravan because
Damn it.
you've done everything you need to do, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. If you really need to seek them out again, you can.
It's fine. I was going to try and pickpocket stuff, but it's fine.
You already tried to steal something from their caravan.
I did, and I failed. My rolling was not good. Okay, lost and found. Let's go.
Haruni will shuffle off.
Okay, let me get back onto my roll 20 and just move you across to the carnival map again quickly. I was just trying to control the Twitch channel then. That really doesn't work.
Might not work.
Yeah.
I mean, you can try, just, not do anything.
Okay, can we all see the Witchlight carnival map?
Can
Yep.
indeed.
Yep.
Yeah, I can.
Excellent. So you come outside, you head round to Lost Property. Obviously, the carnival sounds are all in the air. You see someone soaring overhead on a dragonfly, a giant dragonfly. They accidentally spill their drink on a couple of dwarfs in front of you who are sort of upset for a start, but then sort of giggle and laugh it off. The mood's pretty good in the carnival.
We could be doing that instead we're going to Lost Property to talk about a cat.
You're walking around there.
Yeah, I know, but we could be flying
You-
dragonflies. Come on.
Oh, yeah, okay. If you want to go fly dragonflies, you can go fly dragonflies.
Don't mind him. He's just a whingy dwarf.
Whingy dwarf.
Whingy dwarf.
Find
You get to Lost Property. What you see in front of you is a large mound of children on top of something that looks vaguely black in front of you, and they are all giggling and laughing and jumping and playing around on top of whatever it is that's underneath.
Do I spot anything like weird around other than this mound of children?
You make me a perception check.
Okie dokie. Let's see how I do on this one. Okay, perception is that one. Do right. Cursed dice. Please don't be cursed. Okay. 15.
It's not bad.
It's pretty good.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good compared to last week.
Yeah,
15's fine.
yeah,
That
yeah,
says a lot, doesn't it?
15's a hard DC check, but yeah,
Yeah.
you don't notice anything unusual because there isn't anything unusual.
Awesome.
Apart from small children jumping on something.
I mean, you can sort of see that there is a being underneath where all the small children are laughing and playing, and it's laughing and playing along.
Well, Benji, I think this is what you're looking for.
Okay, well, I'm going to sort of step forward. I'm going to start picking the children up, sort of two at a time, and just sort of pushing them off to the side.
Playfully or forcefully?
Playful. Well, as playfully as possible.
As playfully as possible. That's
For a
okay.
half.
Yeah.
Benji, I mean, I can help if you want fire, and she just produces flame.
I'm gonna lick my fingers and sort of put the flame out and go. Won't be necessary.
Okay.
I know.
Fire.
Yeah, Benji, could you do me a persuasion check,
Yes, I can.
please?
There it is. I'm just getting the right spot on the sheet. Persuasion. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Because you're doing it playfully, I'll give you that with advantage. So we'll use the 14. And yeah, these children are giggling and laughing as you sort of pick them off, and out from underneath emerges what you know, because you've already met the cub Star, to be a displacer beast, which looks very much like a large black cat, except that it also has tendrils going from its ears that go back, as well as a tail. So it's like ear tails as well as tail. But as it stands up and sort of, oh, sorry.
I was going to say, is it still on the floor at the minute? The children are just slowly being pulled off it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Illyria runs forward and just buries her head in the fur. Just does that.
It makes a soft purring, growly noise.
Yay.
I would like to
Yeah.
join
You just see
Illyria in
Displacer beasts don't purr; they just growl friendly like.
You see Steve's head pop up with his little hands doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So we're both doing that.
Yeah, it's very furry and she's very tame.
Rooney's just looking and going, "Why are you hugging a cloak on legs? I don't understand. That's they're expensive."
Yeah.
Sleeper's gonna join in with the patting of the beast.
And Durlagrawn continues to growl friendly like before she sort of stands up, shakes you off a bit, and you notice that these extra tendrils that she's got also have these fake fairy wings attached to them as well, like everybody else in the carnival. Fake fairy wings.
See, you should be wearing them.
The halberds wearing them.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's a start.
It's as close as you're getting. And they literally just hung off like a ribbon, just like tied on. Yeah.
And as she stands up, she's like, "Oh, you need to watch my children. I need to keep them safe."
We hear you've already lost one.
Right.
Have it as it is.
They've not gone very far.
Okay.
It's not what
They'll
he
be
said.
back. They like my soft fur.
It's not what he said, and I'm going to point at Benji.
Okay. So I'll bring news.
Friendly like.
I'll bring news to Grawn of your child, Star.
Star.
Yes.
My child. I thought she was lost. Where have you seen her?
She is alive. She has been imprisoned by the. She has been imprisoned by. I can't find the information.
That's okay.
By Granny Nightshade. She
One of the
appears to
hags?
have.
Well, she sounds
I
fun.
know the name. She's one of the hags.
Yes,
But the hags have no power over Prismere. How would she steal my child?
Through a portal. By both me and your child were imprisoned by Granny Nightshade. I managed to escape, but could not get to Star in time.
Wait, I have heard rumors of these hags. Actually, they must be growing in power in Prismere. I know that Candlefoot. I know his voice was stolen. That could be the same thing. Let's seek her out next. She trots over to a chest that's nearby, and she brings out a small mirrored ball and goes, "Please, if you can find Star again and rescue her for me, it would mean the world to me. This was her favorite toy. His favorite toy. Star is a boy. I should know this, being his mother."
Probably shouldn't have lost your child either.
Yeah. This is the Feywild Carnival. Things go awry. Things you could never possibly imagine. I went to sleep one night with my cub and woke up the next morning and he was gone.
Trust me, I know they go awry. Look who I'm hanging around with. That was not the plan. Just stares at Illyria.
Produce flame. I will set something on fire by the end of this day.
So yeah, Benji is just going to sort of walk over and stroke Dilagron just under the chin and says, we will try and return your child to you.
Thank you, adventurers. This means the world to me.
That is providing you guys are interested in helping out an orc like me.
What's in it for us if we decide to help?
It doesn't need to be a lot. She's happy with
Reuniting her mother with her son.
Yeah, but that doesn't really put food on the table, does it? Do you have any items or anything that could potentially help us in our journey?
If you can return I will have a look what's been in through the lost property, and if you can return my son to me,
can I go and
have a look what can reward you.
Can I go and have a quick look in Lost and Found now, just to see if there's anything that could potentially help us?
By all means, have a look.
I used to be going to find Candlefoot, and you're looking at the stuff people lose and don't bother to come and find.
Well, I don't know. There could be something cool in here. Do you want me to do an investigation?
There's a display.
Do me an investigation check, please.
Okay.
There's a displacer cloak on legs there. That's interesting.
While I quickly Google.
Investigation +2. That is an 18.
That is a good roll.
That is the highest roll I'm going to get this entire night. Based on last week.
You can see amongst the detritus of general lost and found things, you've got like sticky lollies stuck to soft toys. But you do spot down the bottom there a rod of retribution.
Ooh, can I grab it?
And Delagorn turns around and growls at you and goes, "Not until you've returned my son. If you found something in there worthwhile, excellent. But you must return my son before you can have it. Somebody may still yet claim it. But I'll be willing to part with it when you have returned my son."
Okay, that's fair. That's a good point. But I call dibs, and as Illyria's walking away, can she try and sleight of hand it?
Please get bitten by displacers. Please get bitten by displacers.
I'm gonna.
It was bad. Tell me it was bad.
Yeah. Try and do a sleight of hand. What was your sleight of hand?
That was a 2 for a 5.
Ooh, excellent.
So happy.
So can I sort of step in and just sort of pick her up by the scruff of the neck and just sort of turn her around and say, "Come on, this way."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll turn around, pick up Steve and stroke him on the head with my giant finger and put him back in her pocket.
Oh.
Right. Where's Candlefoot now this nonsense is finished?
Candlefoot is... Where is he hiding?
First. Not using you again.
Dice jail.
Going back in the box.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. I thought you was using digital dice. I was like, they don't seem to be appearing on D20. I was like, what's going on?
I've got all my dice laid out really nicely, and we did a test earlier, and of the 6 sets of dice I have, 1 set rolled really well.
And the others
That's
don't work.
that's never a good. That's never a good sign.
And now it's been put back in the box. So we'll see how the rest of the evening goes.
And before you go, oh, I'm getting really bad at remembering names now.
Need a
Delagon.
spreadsheet.
I know, I do need a spreadsheet. Delagron goes
Yes.
Candlefoot. You'll find him back at the Hall of Illusions. Not in the Hall of Illusions, just outside.
But we just came from there.
Yeah, but it's on the way to snail racing. We've got to go there
Yeah.
apparently and do
Oh,
something.
okay.
Okay. That would be my advice. If you've been advised to do snail racing, go do that, and then you can come back to the Hall of Illusions.
You just talking to somebody who's lost their voice going to be anyway.
That's true. I mean, you could do sign language or smoke signals.
You may be able to find out more about losing his voice if you go and check out the Silver Song Lake and the Mermaid Paresha.
The opposite direction.
Ooh.
Palasha.
Well, I mean, we could do the Silver Song Lake first, and then like loop back around to do Hall of Illusions and snail racing, or we just do like a Disney thing and you just nip across the park continuously.
You know, I'm just here as a guard normally. This is just too much exercise. I normally stand by the gate. So your fault for trying to sneak in.
I mean,
Fine.
you didn't have
fine.
to follow me.
You tried to set things on fire and then steal things. That's kind of my job to stop you.
That's fair. That is
Fine.
fair.
The lake. Where did Glint go anyway? He was supposed to be helping me watch you.
Might have
You
gone back
said-
to the cake place, maybe.
Probably in again.
It's about that time.
Yeah.
So can Benji sort of ask the group if do you mind if I join you guys?
It's more worthwhile helping you, Benji, than it is her and her blooming beans.
It definitely looks more like they've joined you rather than you've joined them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got nothing else to do. By all means.
You've got a quest with beans. Sorry, and a pumpkin-headed farmer. This might not be a warlock with a patron because you didn't ask.
One day we will find out what these beans do,
I'm sure
and
we
then
will.
you'll be sorry.
I bet if they grow a beanstalk, I'll be impressed.
That would be cool.
Come back in 3 to 5 working weeks to see them grow. Are we going to see a mermaid then? Fine.
Yeah, let's go.
Benji's gonna sort of laugh at the outrageous attitude.
No attitude.
And it's sort of gonna lean in and say, "Is everything okay, buddy? Do you need a hug? What's going on?"
Hug me, and you'll find out what this is for. Druids, honestly.
He's not a hugger. I
Okay.
don't really think
Benji
he's a
just-
people person either.
Benji just sort of looks at the floor with a sort of sad look on his face.
Go hug a tree, Druid.
I'll hug Benji. Benji
Hilarious.
want a hug.
Oh God, set Sweeper off.
Okay.
I
How are
like
you two gonna
hugs.
I'm
You set wood on fire. You keep wood alive. This is just
So between us, we'll be fine.
fantastic. Let's go find a mermaid. That can't end badly, can it?
I want a piggyback.
okay. I'm gonna sort of look around and go. Has anybody else lost a child?
No, we
You
just
think-
kind of gained this one.
Yeah, we've gained this one.
As you head over to the Silver Song Lake, you see an elf on stilts. He's just a carnival person, but he sees you and he recognizes you. And he goes, "You were having problems with Mr. Light and Mr. Witch before, weren't you? It's okay. I won't say anything, but I'm worried that they're going to recognize you. So here, put this face paint on. And he hands you a packet of face paint each. And anyone who's taking a packet of face paint, could you please roll me a d4?
Yeah.
Everybody's holding it, but he's just not doing anything. It's just like, what? I'm waiting.
Okay,
Let's
Nikki,
go down.
your face paint is a Vulpatinger,
A what?
which is like a little bunny
Bunny!
with antlers.
You're a bird that's now got bunny
It's a
face
bird
and
bunny.
antlers.
Yeah.
Bird bunny!
Bird, bunny, deer.
And this works as a disguise self spell, so no one will be able to recognize you for the next hour.
I got a 3.
You're a unicorn.
Yes!
So was that a D4?
Yeah, D4.
Yeah.
Just try. Okay. I don't know what's happening here. It's not come up on the D&D Beyond.
That's okay. Just tell me what you got. If
No, sorry, it
You can
hasn't
see it.
physically rolled.
okay, have you got a physical dice to roll?
Not on me. Oh, that's
Do you want me to just roll one for
I
you
can
on
roll
there?
for you.
Just
Yeah.
pick a number between 1 and 4.
okay. I'll go for 2.
You're also a unicorn.
Yay! Unicorn buddies!
I'm gonna burst out laughing.
Illyria's
Where it
hair
all
sort of
went wrong.
using the face paint. Illyria's hair just like goes like multicolors. So instead of just that gentle glowing of the embers from her hair, it's now like pink, blue, green, red.
Rudy's just looking at you all going, really?
Yeah. Is Rooney not putting the face paint on?
Really? This is what we're doing? Is
And
this-
Rooney-
Benji's gonna
It is.
Benji's gonna sort of turn and look at him and sort of motion to the others to help me pin him down and see what sort of magic
I'd
we
do
can
it
work up.
myself. It's a 1.
It's a 1. You're a flump. Your face paint is a flump.
Little flump.
Yeah.
What is a flump?
It's like a big cloudy thing. Hang on, I'll see if I can display one for you.
It's a cloud.
Isn't that
Yeah,
like a
it's
sort of
basically a big floaty cloud. That's very cute.
And Rooney hates it.
Is there any face paint available? Actually, Illyria just uses a little bit of the face paint that's left over and paints a little like starry scene on Steve's face. He felt left out.
Yeah, that's
Steve-
fine.
she
Well,
then-
Steve can roll.
Oh, awesome! I will roll for Steve.
There's
Steve
no
got a-
reason why Steve can't roll.
Steve got a 2.
He's a unicorn as well then.
Yay! Oh, it's a little salamander with a little unicorn horn. Oh my god!
Can we just
Amazing.
I'm not sure how to put that on Roll20 yet. I'll try and... Hang on, I might be able to. So audience can see it.
You should better put it in the chat, yeah. Rudy's just going to take the back end of his halberd and knock the elf off of his stilts for causing this.
So I've not done a token for it. It's not letting me just sort of display it.
If anybody on Twitch really wants to draw Steve with a
There we
unicorn
go.
horn,
Oh no.
That should have done it for you.
Flump.
that's an interesting looking thing.
That's what's painted on my face right now.
Yeah.
That's about right.
It looks too happy.
I should really
Isn't
print
that-
off Steve's stats as well.
I'm definitely knocking the elf off of his stilts for causing this chaos.
But so anyway, so you've now got the nice face painting on, and the elf goes, you look so wonderful. Here, as a reward, he gives you a packet of pixie dust each, which I believe from watching your stream last time that he said he didn't do anything. It does do something. He scatters a bit on you as well, and you float for 30 feet,
Ooh.
gently landing just by the lake.
Great.
Well, I
look
mean,
like,
it saves us walking.
I look like a cloud and I float. Great.
As you land at the lake, you see that mist gathers at the banks of a shimmering lake. Near its center, a mermaid lounges in a giant bowl. And she starts singing a glorious, haunting song that captivates spectators on the lakeshore. In response, the lake water coalesces into magic sculptures that whirl around her as she performs. But as you are watching and you are held captivated, or maybe not, depending on how you're feeling about this, you hear some heckling from the crowd. You hear somebody go, "You can't sing, you moistened bent." And then, like, a short while later, goes, "Oh, I bet if you boil that bowl, it'd be a good surf and turf." And then a few seconds later, he goes, "Oh, the stink of that is awful." And she hears all of this. And then she just bursts out into tears because she can hear this heckling, and jumps out of a bowl and into the lake and swims away. Could somebody make me a perception check, please?
Someone else, because my
Or
roll crap.
investigation or perception, whichever you'd
Can-
rather do.
Can I also cast message on the people that are heckling?
You can definitely try that.
Well, I don't have to roll for it.
No, yeah, okay. You cast
can
messaging.
just-
What are you saying? Well,
This is your conscience.
can you see the people that are heckling? There's quite a crowd. That's why I'm asking for perception.
Okay, fair enough.
18 perception from a Rooney.
Oh, the 18 perception is perfectly good enough. Those three people, you can see as you were looking around the crowd, they were actually the same person. They just looked different in different places. Like it moved from one place to the other, changed appearance, moved to another place, changed appearance, and has now disappeared into the crowd.
Ooh. I can't cast message then.
You can still cast message. If you get if you can log on, like if Aruni wants to tell you what he saw.
Hey, Rooney, can you see where it is?
There's a shapeshifter. They were there, and then they were there, and they were a different person, and they're over there, and
Can you see where they are now?
yeah, they're there.
They have they are disappearing into the crowd. You can quickly catch them. You can quickly catch them with messaging before they go.
There, that one. Quick.
Illyria casts message, and in their head they just hear, "This is the voice of your conscience. Stop being an asshat."
I believe message and can have a reply.
It can?
Yeah. The reply is, I know what I'm doing. If you want to find out more, meet me by the ticket booth.
Hey guys, he says that if we want to know what he's doing, apparently he's doing something that he knows what he's doing. But we need to meet him by the ticket booth. And I kind of feel like he's just sort of slipped into my DMs a little bit, and it's a bit strange. So
the messaging comes back, "You slipped into my DMs first."
Yeah.
Very true.
You started it.
See you later.
So
Okay.
how do we talk to a mermaid that's now underwater? Any bright ideas? Should have messaged her, not.
She's just gone downstream a little bit. If you want to talk to her.
I mean, fire, water.
Yeah, you should definitely go. I agree.
I'm just going to hang back.
And Arudi's just kind of edging around you behind, putting you between him and the water, just threatening to like, push you in.
Sweeper, did he say that you can go and talk to her?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I mean, I don't know how helpful it would be, but I've got shape water.
Might be. Could take the water away from her and drown her.
Yeah.
And suddenly this took a dark turn.
Yeah.
Murder.
Can't swim away if he takes the water away. That's what I'm saying. Maybe not drown. Fine.
Do you just want me to go and talk to the mermaid?
Yeah, she's just an upset lady.
I can still hear you guys. I just need to turn the light on.
Okay.
I'll toddle.
Yeah, so there's a crying mermaid.
I'll just like run up to her and like give her like a really big. I just want to hug her as tight as I can and be like, there, it's okay. You should ignore
She-
haters. They're all assholes.
Whoa,
She
whoa,
appreciates the
whoa!
hug. She appreciates the hug and she hugs you back. And she's like, "It's every night. Every night. There's people heckling me, and I don't know what to do about it. It's ever since Candlefoot lost his voice."
Who is Candlefoot? And what has his voice got
Yeah,
to do with you singing?
Candlefoot. I was in love with Candlefoot. I still am in love with Candlefoot.
He
He's,
sounds pretty lit.
Does he have candles for feet?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's just a name.
I'd
Okay,
say
I just wanted to check. That's all. Could have been a nickname. We don't know. It could have been a really cruel nickname, but
pretty shallow that you just said you don't love him anymore because he lost his voice. Just
Mm.
sorry.
shallow because she's in water.
Mm. He's
Really, really sorry. Anywhere near a crying woman.
he's just a normal human, but he went because of something that happened in the Fae. He almost became translucent. But ever since I joined the carnival, my songs have started to bring back his color. But now he can't speak, and that magic has gone away. And he just keeps getting grayer and grayer.
I mean, we're on our way to see Candlefoot in a little bit. We were just told to come and talk to you first.
What
Well-
happened in the Fae?
I don't know. He won't talk about it. I mean, he literally won't talk about it now. But he wouldn't
can't.
even talk about it before.
You can't like write it down or
It's
smoke
I mean,
signals.
it's
More
he, oh yeah,
Pigeons.
he can write stuff fine. He can tell you everything about himself if you write it down. But he won't talk to me anymore since he's lost his he won't talk to me anymore, but he won't even write me messages anymore now he's lost his voice.
Hmm. Interesting. Wonder why he's lost his voice.
I think it has something to do with these hecklers that keep bothering me. It's the last few days it's all gone terrible like this.
Well, that heckler just told us to meet him at the ticket booth, so maybe he could explain. Apparently, he knows what he's doing, so maybe he could explain what he's doing.
I wouldn't trust it. Anyone who's going to cause havoc on a mermaid and ruin a romance, they can't be trustworthy.
Very
Everything in this
true.
carnival is chaos and havoc.
I mean, take a look at us.
Half of us are dressed up as unicorns.
Or clouds.
Steve pops his head out.
Mm.
He's like, unicorn.
Yeah.
I mean, look at him.
Unicorn salamander.
Do you have a message you'd like us to pass on to Candlefoot?
If you can, just tell him to come and see me. He's scared now he's lost his voice. But I'm sure we can work something out.
And what's your name?
Alasha.
We will pass on the message for you, Alasha.
Alasha.
Palasha.
Ha.
Sorry. Palasha.
Got unicorn fluff in those ears.
I think I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, where are we going now? We're seeing
Well,
Candlefoot? Are we going snail
we've
racing
got.
or ticket booth?
Yeah, those
I
are
mean,
your 3 places to go.
I mean, snail racing sounds at least entertaining. The other two sound like errands.
Yeah, I mean, snail racing does sound the more exciting of the 3 things. So maybe do snail racing, like break up the day and do something fun like snail racing.
Thought that snail racing would
Yay,
be our
snail
go-to.
racing.
Yeah. Awesome. So, is everyone happy with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
On the way to snail racing.
Yeah.
Do I see anybody that potentially could be pickpocketed?
You do, but people don't tend to carry a lot in here. Things are traded by favors rather than cash.
Who needs favors?
All we're
Okay.
doing is wandering around doing people favours. You're aware of that right now.
Yeah, it's true. Okay,
But
we'll keep
as
going.
you are walking along, Ilaria, you do get bumped into by a little girl that is wearing a pig mask,
Ooh,
and she giggles
Hello?
and goes sorry and carries on.
can I just check all of my stuff is still on me?
You can do me a perception check.
What is my perception? There it is. Please don't roll bad. That is cocked. That is worse. That is a 9.
You don't notice anything's gone.
I mean, I've not got anything on me apart from Steve, and Steve would tell me if he'd gone missing, right?
I hope Steve's gone.
I hope Steve's not gone.
Steve's totally gone.
Steve's gone. He's like whipped off to go do
Steve's in the
some
lost
things.
and found
Yeah.
with a pig girl.
Yeah. Okay, let's head off to snail racing. Child
Okay.
in pig mask.
Is that on the revenge list?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As well as that pixie with the leopard print dress.
And,
I've just got maybe has Steve
Oh.
in question marks.
Oh,
yeah, I'll just put it on here so I can show you the thingy. Yeah,
there's a girl with a pig mask.
totally creepy.
I can't see the girl with
On
the
the-
pig.
Yep.
That's the stuff of nightmares.
That was the glimpse you caught
There you go.
of the little girl before she giggled and ran off.
She better not have got Steve.
If she does,
She
she's,
is
Yeah,
particular-
she's got Steve.
No!
she's eating Steve right now, just so you're aware.
Okay,
Maybe
but
a
I won't
Steve
know that.
kebab.
I wouldn't know that she has Steve, so I've got to keep going.
You're going to obviously find out shortly because as you carry on
Yeah.
walking, obviously you keep checking on Steve and then you realise Steve has gone.
Crap.
Steve kebab.
Where? Steve?
Who are you talking to?
Steve, I'm shouting for Steve. Steve's not in my pocket!
Who's Steve? Oh, the
Yeah.
wizard.
Benji starts to sort of look underneath his own feet to make sure there's no like salamander poo.
Imprint of Oh. No!
Aruni's looking, hopefully. Go on. I've squashed it.
Guys, I can't leave Steve.
But snail-
It's okay. Just as you're panicking and looking around, Steve comes running back to you.
Where have you been? He just sort of looks at me.
Yeah.
He can't talk, so
I'm going to pick Steve up and give him an orcish but very soft hug.
oh,
He looks distinctly unimpressed.
don't hug him. He doesn't deserve a hug. He scared the crap out of me. She takes Steve out of the hug, pops him on her shoulder, reprimands him again. Well, with snail racing.
He
Don't
looks
drop him.
suitably chastised.
You probably dropped him and you just told him off.
That pig child had
So the
something to do with it.
So the pig child stole him and you still told him off. Is that what you believe?
Yeah, because he
Great
went
parenting.
willingly. If you give him enough snacks, he will follow you. Don't do that
Noted.
again.
Noted. Aruni just marks that one down.
Snail racing.
Snail racing.
And so, as you approach the snail racing, you hear there's an ettin here, which, if anybody doesn't know, is a big two-headed ogre type thing. And one of the heads is going, "Step right up! You can win the jackpot prize tonight. We've only got one night left, so it's time for the rollover. It's either 2,000 gold or whatever's in the mystery box. If you can beat Snaily Gonzalez."
Seriously, this is going to save
Okay, so
the universe.
Benji is going to sort of look around and sort of go, can someone explain what snail racing is?
And the Etin will look down. Can the Etin hear you?
No, I'm
He's
asking
out and shouting.
one of the
Okay.
party.
Does he hear?
No idea. Illyria just shouts up at the Etin. What's snail racing? How do we enter?
You can enter. We've got 6 snails, but of course, one is run by Snaily Gonzalez, the world champion of snail racing. And we've got 5 other giant snails for you to ride upon.
Thing.
You mean we can ride upon the snails?
You ride the snails.
They're giant snails. Look.
Well, I mean, there's 4 of us. And we can give Steve a snail.
Well, we can't seem to get another competitor tonight, so we'll just say it's the 4 of you and Snaily Gonzalez.
I mean,
Essentially, you ride the snail. It goes forward at a certain speed, but you can make it checks and say things to the snail to make it go faster, but things may happen that make it go slower.
I mean, it sounds fun.
Or I stab you.
Benji just shouts top of
You
his
just
lungs.
try it. You're a level 2 character. And I'm an Etin.
No, I meant the snail, not you.
Okay, so-
Looking up at him going, I'm not that stupid.
So Benji's gonna get rather excited and shout, I'm in, let's do this.
And Illyria jumps up with him, like offers a high five, like, "Wow, we can do this!"
He puts his hand slightly lower than normal so she can reach.
Woo! High five. That pig face needs to disappear. That's horrible.
just click away from it. And it'll
It-
go
it's-
away.
Still on the stream. That's the thing.
Yeah, you can close it.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
I've just left it on there for nightmare fuel.
Have nightmares, viewers.
Get the whole
Okay, let me bring up snail racing. Just bear with me,
Can we name our
because this
snails?
is fun. The snails have names,
Oh.
but if you want to come up with a different name for a snail, you can come up with a different name for a snail.
I would quite like my
Bear
snail
with
to
me.
be named Squidward.
Squidward. Okay,
Squidward.
one of the snails. Singer, you piped up. Pick your color. Can you see they're all shaded? You can't have this grey one here.
That's
Can I
Because
sometimes.
have-
that's Snaily Gonzalez. In fact,
Uh,
he's going to start at the back because there are only 4 of you at the minute, so we're going to get rid of that snail.
That's
That
on
was the
pink
colour I was going to
snail.
choose.
Oh, sorry.
It's
Someone
alright.
changed the
Can
tint
I-
on one of the ones.
No, it's all right. Can I choose the? Seeing as Illyria is red, and she's a fire genasi, we'll go for the red snail.
Right. So can I just ask a question quickly? How the tokens on the big tokens on the D20? How do I get them smaller? So I can't actually see the map properly because they're partially covered.
I don't think you can make it any smaller, but you can minimise
No.
up on the top right of the map. So you can make it smaller, zoom in and zoom out, so you can uncover it. That makes sense.
Could be. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I've given like all players control over these snails, but I'm just going to say pick your color and then move your color.
Okay. What colors are left?
I don't know who. Sorry, I was saying.
I'm red.
Yeah, you're red.
Pink.
Sweeper.
Pink.
Pink.
Aruni is not picking. He doesn't care.
So you got yellow or blue, Benji?
Okay, I'll go for yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Can you see them okay?
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, Benji, I'm saying because he was struggling.
No, I can't because I've got everyone's display pictures.
Yeah.
They're covering
yeah,
a
okay.
huge portion of the map.
So if you click on on the right hand side of Roll20, you can see like little things along the top there, and one of which is a cog for settings.
Yeah.
And then if you go to audio and video down there,
Yeah.
and then video display,
Yeah.
and you set player video avatar size to names only.
That's handy.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you.
You got it?
Yeah, that's fine. Lovely. Thank you so much.
Excellent.
That's helped me as well. So
So yeah, I shall pick the yellow snail.
It's your yellow, so that's going to be you on blue, Rory. Why do I get the feeling you're really unimpressed with this and you're going to end up winning the whole thing?
Yeah,
Or being really unimpressed with it.
He's going to sit on the snail, just facing backwards. He's not even interested. Yeah.
So the way this works, I mean, on this map, the grid doesn't show up so well, but your snail moves automatically 80 foot, which is basically these big white lines that you can see. It's 2 of them.
okay.
And you need to get all the way around to the other side. You can encourage your snails to go faster by making an animal handling check.
Oh God.
But if you fail the animal handling check, they go a bit slower.
And also salt osmosis,
Mm.
shell defense, and slam. Okay.
Yeah. So on this map, each of these squares, they're normally like supposed to be 5 foot on this sort of map, but they're 10 foot to take into account for the map. So a little square is 10 foot.
Oh, okay.
I would like you all to roll initiative, please, to see who goes first. Let me just bring up the tracker.
Gonna go with that one.
If you could do this manually for me, or however you want to do it, tell me the roll, and I'm just going to try and add you in.
20 for Aruni.
Nice.
So basically, you're going to see something a bit weird going on here, because I'm. Oh no,
15 for Illyria.
Oh yes.
So Benji got
Yeah, sorry. Carry on, Benji. I'm having roll 20.
yeah. So it's the higher number we choose, isn't it?
No, that's only if you got advantage, so you'll be 16 on that one.
16. Okay, lovely.
Right. I know this looks completely ridiculous while I'm trying to do it here, because I have a feeling I didn't think this out quite as well as I thought I had.
And we have snacks.
I've eaten all my snacks now. It's
Oh,
a bad
no.
life choice. Break time and we'll have to eat more snacks.
Okay, who was red? Sorry, who picked red?
Meh.
I was Larry, wasn't it? I probably spelt your name wrong there, but just to try and keep a bit of pace going on.
It's fine. It's just missing an A, but it's fine.
Blue was
Aruni.
Aruni.
I've lost my D20 again. That's right, found it.
I was going to say it's a
Pink,
sign.
of course, was Sweeper. And yellow is Benji.
Grey is Speedy.
Yep.
Gonzales. Underlay.
Yeah. Okay, and let me just put your initiative on again. Sorry, Larry, just remind me of your initiative.
I was a 15.
15. Clicked on the wrong one. Sweeper.
8.
Aruni.
20. Ridiculous.
Benji.
Is 16.
16.
He's not interested at all.
Nice.
He's going to be so annoyed. He's going to be just so annoyed. Just like,
Let me just make a roll for Speedy. He's 19.
What's my animal handling? It's a plus. How was it a plus?
Yeah, mine's a plus, and I don't know how.
Okay, so yeah. So, Aruni, you're up first. You automatically can move 80 feet unless you want to do an animal handling check, in which case it could be more or less. What do you want to do?
I was going to do an animal handling check.
Okay.
He wants it over and done with.
Yeah, do an animal handling check.
13.
You just pass, so you just make the normal 80-foot move. So if you want to grab your blue snail and move it, yeah, there you go, 80 foot. Excellent. Right. Speedy is also going to do an animal handling check.
Speedy.
Oh, Speedy fails quite miserably. So he, despite the fact that he's defending champion, he only moves forward 40 feet. Which is just about there. Okay, Benji.
Okay, I'm going to do an animal handling check. See if
Yep.
I can get some. Yeah. 17.
Yeah, you get an extra 10 foot.
Okay.
So you can move to about where Arumi is, but a bit further. So for the sake of the game,
1 square more.
Yeah, there.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just going to sort of pat the snail on the neck as well and say good job.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do an animal handling. Because why not? As long as one of us gets through, it's fine. I got a 9.
Yeah, you fluff that, I'm afraid, so you only move 40 foot as well.
And that's to there, isn't it? Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, I missed this before, but anybody who would like to know the name of their snail, other than Squidward, if you want to roll me a D8, I can tell you the name of their snail. So that's a 2. It's Nimblefoot. Nikki, you're rolling on Nimblefoot, despite the fact it does not have any feet. You got Queen's Majesty.
Ooh.
Rooney
Nice.
got a 1.
Shelly Moo.
Great.
All the names that you could have got.
Yeah. If you remember the names of your snails, I'll give you an extra +1 to your animal handling.
Oh, I named mine.
Good work.
Yeah, but so you can remember its name. It's fine.
Mine's Shelly. Rooney does not want to remember. Come on,
I've forgotten mine already.
But yeah, Sweeper, you're up. If you want to, you can either just take the 80 or you can make an animal handling roll.
I'll do animal handling roll.
Yeah, nice. So you get an extra 10 foot. Sorry, an extra 20 foot. An extra 20 foot. So you get to move 100 feet. So you are just in front of Benji right now.
So like there.
As she goes past, I'm gonna shout out, "Go kiddo, go!"
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah. You're about there. That's cool. So we're going back to the top of initiative, but this is where the fun starts. So where's my D8 gone? How do I always manage to lose D8s? There we go.
Already worried about this.
Okay, no, nothing actually happens this time, unfortunately.
Oh, Aruni
Yay.
is,
So Aruni, you're up.
sadly, it's an 18 on an animal handling
Oh,
check.
So that's 100 foot for you. So that's 20,
Go,
40,
Rudy.
60, 80, 100. You're all the way around this sort of area now. Oh no, you're not. Sorry. No, you're not.
Here, 20,
Yeah.
10, 20, 40, 60, 80, so here.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was going back to me 5 foot squares.
Yeah.
Okay.
100, yeah.
So I'm just gonna say to Sweeper, look at Grumpy go.
Watch who you're calling grumpy, Greenie.
Oh, Speedy crits.
Crit 1, right? That one.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Definitely.
Crit fail, yeah? Ends up on his shell. Upside
That's
down.
Upside down.
110. So
Oh,
we've got
got a race on now.
20, 40, 60, 80, 90. Just there. Roughly. Benji.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and get another advantage, but I'm also gonna sort of try and bribe my snail by offering him like an entire lettuce all to himself when the race is over.
Like it.
Good call. Yeah, I'll give you another +1 to your animal handling for that. Can you remember the name of your snail? To tell him about the
please.
lettuce.
Name?
Yeah, so my horse is my snail is Queen's Majesty.
Yeah. Nice. So yeah, that's 17. So that gives you 100 foot.
Right.
20, 40, 60, 80.
Whereabouts would that be?
But you're fairly up. You're around there. No.
Okay.
40,
Yeah.
60, 80. Each one's
My
40.
maths has left me a bit tonight, I think.
Go, Benji!
You can do it.
I'm gonna sort of shout back at what was the other guy's name? Gonzalez.
50,
Yeah.
60,
Speedy
70,
Gonzales.
80, 90, 100. No, sorry, Benji. My maths had left me. You're back here.
Okay. Then I will not.
Neck
I
and
will
neck.
not. I will not taunt him just yet.
Yeah. You can do from there.
No. It's more.
If you want to make
important.
an intimidation check, it's a good way to do this.
Yes, I will do intimidation.
You want to heckle Speedies as you draw it
Yeah,
up on him.
why not?
Get that now. Oh,
I'll
Wow.
take a natural 20.
he's shaking
Okay.
his boots.
Speedy, yeah. Speedy's losing 10 foot of movement next turn. Whatever happens.
Result.
Good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna sort of say to him, you suck, and you are going to lose this. Imagine being beaten by a 4-year-old.
She's a
Yeah.
teenager in bird years.
Yeah.
Don't fall for it.
Oh, okay.
Sleeper is supposed to be a child.
Yeah.
I just didn't know the ages.
Yeah. You're an obnoxious teenager. Yeah.
The ages are a bit sort of awkward to get a handle on. I found a lot of characters.
I'm at 104. It's fine. Don't take it personally.
Illyria.
Right. I'm going to try an animal handling. Let's see if this rolls any
please
better.
fail again.
Yeah.
Come on. Nat 1.
You're kidding.
No, Nat 1.
Oh no. You don't move.
Aruni is sat looking back at you, just laughing.
Can I shout back to Steve and ask if he wants to join the front of the pack?
Yeah.
And I'll put like a
No,
breadcrumb
Steve.
on my a breadcrumb on my shoulder.
Like, Illyria, you know this is a race, right?
I'm just chilling with my snail. It's fine. You guys go on ahead. I'll catch up.
I don't want to race, but I'm doing better than you.
Your snail has found something very interesting in the bushes around here. And
Yeah.
it's just happily munching away
Squidward.
at the grass around there.
Squidward, come on. We need to go.
Because you know it's because it's not his actual name, right? You're calling him Squidward, and he's like, "What are you on about?
That's probably the case.
Who's she talking to?" It's just like, "What?
Oh, God.
Oh God."
Yes, I'm chilling out here.
Go Sweeper.
Okay, Sweeper.
I'll just use the normal movement.
You're not risking.
No.
Okay, so it's 80 foot. Each square is 10 foot. So it's 5, 10. Sorry, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So with your normal movement, you'd be here.
Okay.
Go, Sweeper.
Neck and neck.
As
But
she
we're
goes
still in that.
as she goes past, I'm gonna give her a high five.
Woo!
Yeah. Hey.
Eat my duster, Rooney!
Right.
Okay. Hang on now, not just before you go. I need to roll a d8 because we're back to the top of the initiative.
Something-
And
All the snails get distracted with lettuce.
no, it's one random snail is bolstered by the cheering crowd and moves an extra 20 feet this round. So I'm
Please
going to
do
roll a
not be-
d6 and
please
ignore
do
a
not-
6.
Please do not
So-
be a Rooney.
Because of the order we're in, 1 Speedy, 2 is Sweeper, 3 is Benji, 4 is Rooney, and 5 is Ilaria, and I'll re-roll a 6.
Not a 4. Not a 4. Not a 4.
It's a 2! It's Sweeper. She'll get an extra 20 foot on your go. Okay then, Rooney.
Rooney's seen some things that his snail can do, so he's going to just try and go past and just slam into Speedy Gonzalez. Just
Yeah.
just normal movement of 80 and then slam into Speedy.
I'm going to try and simplify this a bit. So yeah, if you want to, make your animal handling to make sure you can actually convince him to do that.
It's 14.
And what was your snail called again, Rooney?
Shelly Moo.
Excellent.
Sad. It's a 14 on animal handling.
It's a 40, so I'll make that a 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
brill. And then can you make me a strength check, please, or athletics?
With mine or the snails?
Make it with yours.
That's a 23.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, you knock Speedy out of there a bit. The crowd are booing you.
Yeah.
To be fair for this, the crowd there are absolutely booing you for this. But yeah, you knock Speedy.
Rooney does not care.
And because of that animal handler, you get your extra 10 foot of movement with that as well. But yeah, so Speedy's going to lose 20 foot on
And
his
he's already-
next turn.
And he's already lost 10 from being intimidated. So
Yeah.
Speedy.
Yeah, he's barely moving at all next time. It's his turn. He's going to make the animal handling roll. Which he just makes. So 80 minus 30 is 50. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And then coming back at you, he's going to try and kick out at you. What's your AC?
That's a good question. 16.
Yeah, no, he doesn't manage it. He tries to kick out at you, but he doesn't quite manage to hit you.
Gonna hold him off at the end of the halberd, just keeping him far enough away.
Yeah. Okay, Benji.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with the animal handling
Mhm.
and see where that gets me before I decide if I want to do anything else.
What was your snail called?
Quincy.
Excellent. Yeah. Okay, you can have an extra 10-foot movement. So you're on 90 foot. So, yeah, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. You're up there with the pack.
Okie dokie. I'm just gonna sort of. Yeah, that's it for now.
That's okay. Illyria,
Illyria has realized.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It's my bad rolls. Illyria has realized that she's not very good with animals, or at least snails. So she's just going to do the normal movement. She's not risking anything. She wants to get in range to do something, but she can't do it yet. She's too far away.
Okay. Yeah, so 5, 10, 50, 20, 20. Sorry, keep doing fives. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So your normal moves will put you about there.
That's fine with me.
Okay. Sweeper.
A little bit too
I'm
far
gonna
out.
try animal handling.
Yeah.
Sweeper.
Yeah, that'll do it. So that gives you 90 foot of movement, that. Look here, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So that will put you about there.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy with that?
Mhm.
Cool. Okay, just before we get back to Rooney.
Here's the other D8.
Nah,
Salt
nothing
all
happens
over the
this
lip.
time.
Ah,
Nothing happens this time. Aruni.
well, Aruni thought that getting booed and slamming a snail into a snail was great fun, so he's just gonna do that again.
Yeah, try again, yeah.
Just gonna try again.
It's Days of Thunder. It's Days of Thunder with snails.
It's a 16 for animal handling,
Nice, yeah. That'll give you your extra 10 foot.
and strength check is a +4. Oh, it's only a 14.
Let me just roll off against you. I critted. Okay, well, I'm going to say with his strength crit check, that's going to go back on you. What's your AC?
16.
16, you said, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he fluffs that, but because he's crit the strength check against you, he's going to stall your snail, and you're going to lose 10 foot of movement this time. So, like what you got from your animal handling, you're not going to get. So you can move forward 80 foot. Yeah. Okay, Speedy's turn. Yeah, passes his animal handling, so he's going to go your distance in 10 foot. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. He's going to again try and lash out at you.
Snail's got a
He
vendetta.
got an 18 plus. Well, It's basically an unarmed strike, so it's a +2 from him. But that would be a dirty 20 on you.
Rude.
I'm not going to say you're going to take any hit points off, but
I got slapped by a snail. Is what you're trying to tell me?
yeah. He's
Insult.
slapped you. Could you make me an acrobatics check?
Ooh. Would have preferred athletics, but okay. Dirty 20.
Actually, athletics will... Oh, no, dirty 20 will do just fine. Yeah, he tried to unseat you off your snail, but you failed.
Just rude.
Mm.
I don't like this snail.
You started it, again. To be fair, this should have been a nice little race. Should have been a nice little race round a track, but
Should be
no.
able to click on it. I'm looking at salt osmosis and show
Okay, Benji.
Okay, I'm gonna do the animal handling check, and I'm gonna just keep sort of encouraging my snail to do as quickly as it can.
Go for it. Yeah, you passed the check.
And so as we're going, come on, Queen's Majesty, pick up the pace.
Where everybody else is, you're about there right now.
Okie dokie.
Actually, no, you're not, because you passed the check. So you're there.
Okie
And
dokie.
heading down the inside.
Okie dokie. I'm just gonna ask out if Aruni is okay.
No, I'm not alright. I got slapped by a snail. I got slapped by a snail.
It's
No.
impressive you stayed on.
It's just a snail. I've been hit by harder things than a snail, but
No, but funny.
Yeah, it's okay. If Aruni doesn't want to do anything, doesn't want to say anything, and Benji doesn't want to do anything,
No.
okay. Alaria.
I'm just going to do the normal movement because I am no good with snails. I'm just going to go with the snail. But I'm also going to rub the snail shell and tell it that at the end of this, if we win, I will buy him. And then his racing days will be over and he can enjoy a nice life in a patch of lettuce.
How big's that? Do you mean like multiple lettuces or just one ginormous lettuce?
Like a lettuce field, like
Okay.
like a lettuce patch. And then if he wants some cabbage, we'll have some cabbages. And he can have all the vegetables he likes, but he needs to move a little bit faster. Out of curiosity, how close am I now to, like feet-wise, how close am I to the Speedy Gonzalez dude?
And 20,
'Cause maths.
30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Yeah, ignore that because that's working in 5-foot squares.
Yeah,
so
it's
double that.
it,
It's
so
90.
90.
Yeah.
I would like to do something, but I
Okay.
don't know if it's gonna work.
Well,
Because
There's
considering
only one way
how
to find
badly
out.
I'm rolling, I would quite like to use one firebolt.
Oh gosh.
And
Barbecue snail.
all I want,
What?
no, all I want to do is shoot the space in front of Speedy Gonzalez to almost trip him up,
okay.
so that it
Roll
gives
to hit.
Aruni a little bit more, just so that Aruni has a chance to like get further ahead,
He's not
or
trying to.
Benji, or whoever's in front.
He's just playing slam the snail.
Yeah.
Oh, are we at any risk of getting hit by this?
If you're aiming for a certain point, roll to hit. But if you miss by a lot,
Your
that's-
escargot for dinner.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, that face.
I
Guys,
feel like
How bad?
Is it bad?
Nat one.
Isn't that one?
Isn't that one?
That's your second one of the night.
Nice. Okay. So, Olori, I'm afraid your snail is making Constitution check right now.
You slipped on the snail and tried to barbecue your own snail.
Oh, which you got a 2 on. Olori, how do you want to handle this? Because a firebolt has just incinerated the brain of your snail. Your snail is dead.
oh gosh.
When there is a reserve snail, you can run back to the start and start again.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, I've got an idea how you can handle this, but yeah, your snail that you're riding on has now just been fried.
That went so different in my brain.
If somebody had some garlic right now, it would be a very tasty dish.
Where's Glint when you need
Glint
him?
is going to come. Yeah, so he's just going to arrive and start eating it in the middle of the race course. Just
He runs out. Snail.
clean up on aisle 4. Glint's
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Right, when we go for a break, I'm getting new dice. Like, this is stupid.
That seems fair.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, I sort of saw that going as either me or Rooney getting just completely blasted
Yeah,
across
I thought
the
one of them
racecourse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shot off there, but
Like, just run over by the snails in the next.
All I wanted to do was just trip him up so that you guys had a chance, and now I've incinerated a Rooney snail's brain.
I'd claim sabotage if I was you.
I'll be over here.
Claim it wasn't you.
It's quite ironic since she was talking about a vegetable patch, and now you've actually created your own vegetable.
I'm just gonna take Squidward over to where the bushes are and just like give up. Just
Roll
gonna go
him into the hedge.
stuff. Yep, he's gonna
I was
roll
never
on
here.
over. Just there you go. There's some berries. There's some leaves. Just you know what? Just enjoy.
Dead. You're going to roll the dead
Just-
snail over and pretend he's eating. He's just stopped for lunch. He's not dead.
I shout out in front. Rudy, take my snail. He's just further back.
As you bring your snail back over to like the hedge line to chew and try and act nonchalantly, quite a number of Witchlight hands are gathering round, ready to escort you off the premises.
Oh no. I'll be over here.
See, I'm now caught in two minds because it's like, does someone abandon the snail, try and help, or just be like, we'll find out later?
We need to
Well,
win.
yeah.
We need to
Let-
win.
Let's see. So, Sweeper, you're up after that cluster. Foxtrot.
Oh, I've got tears.
Couldn't have gone any worse.
It's just caused by the smell of burning snail. That's what the tears are caused by. That's why I start laughing. That awful smell.
Oh.
Over here.
We killed Nikki. I'm sorry.
Is Nikki about? Is she gone?
I'm here.
Oh god.
No, she's here.
She just can't breathe. I don't think.
Oh god.
You need to push past the snail smell.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do it. Ignore the garlic and the butter that Winter's thrown out.
The further you move, the better the smell gets. I promise.
I'm gonna try an animal handle a trick.
Go on, Sweeper, you can do it. You have to do it.
Can you remember your snail's name?
Oh, I
She
can.
can't, can she?
I can remember the foot part, but
Foot, come on, foot.
go foot.
No,
Something.
no.
Foot.
You just get your normal 80-foot movement.
better than frying a snail brain.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely. It's an improvement.
that's 10,
I
20,
can't wait to see how you're
30,
going to get out of this.
40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So I'm just going to move you to there because, like, the snail very tenderly somehow picks up its appendages as it goes over a melting snail
Yeah.
in the middle of the track.
It lifts its skirt and just sort of
Yeah.
these tiny, tiny feet are underneath. It's actually just a man in a snail costume.
Yeah.
I mean, you just killed a man in a snail costume. It's worse. No wonder you're being escorted away.
Yep. Amazing.
Oh,
Top of the round.
Okay. Anything else from you, Sweeper?
I'm good.
Good. Can't breathe, but good.
Okay. Rooney,
Is it a top of the round
You
D8
get-
first?
you get. Yeah. Hang on, let me do the
There's enough
D8.
carnage going on right
Yeah.
now. We don't need a D8 as well.
we do.
The snail miraculously becomes alive again.
Yeah.
Revivify.
What
Where's
was
the
that
cleric?
gnome called? What was that gnome called?
The
I think
gnome.
it was
Which gnome?
Ballywick.
Yeah, Ballywick.
Oh. That's a 4, so that is something bad happening.
Oh, interesting.
Worse than snail brains.
Well, maybe not that bad, but
It's okay. One random snail gets a stitch, reducing its speed by 4 feet this round.
It's the dead one.
I don't think he can get Stitch, can he?
1,
It's so funny if it is
2,
the dead one.
3, 4, 5. Reroll the 6. That's your snail that you've just led off into the underground.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Unsurprisingly, after all of that, it gets a stitch and it is given up.
Yeah.
I just pat the snail on the side and go, "You've literally done nothing, but
Yeah.
enjoy the leaves."
Right. Animal handling check and a slam incoming. So it's a 17 for animal handling.
Yeah, hang on. Your snail's dead, mate.
My snail's dead.
Yeah. We,
Oh, yeah.
we went through this.
Yeah, can
Yeah.
I just
The snail.
yeah. Can I just
Eliwick appears in front of you and goes, maybe try and do like an acrobatics or an athletics check to jump across to another snail, and you can maybe use that to your advantage to try and still beat Speedy Gonzalez.
22.
Snaily Gonzalez. Sorry, Disney.
Oh, nice.
22. Can I jump onto Snaily Gonzalez instead and try and slow him down?
Yeah, you definitely can. You can jump onto. Yeah. Are you
Yeah.
just trying to slow him down, or are you trying to throw the rider?
I'll throw the
'Cause
rider. Go
the
for that.
snail. The snail isn't called Snaily Gonzalez. The
We're
rider's
gonna
called
try and
Snaily
knock
Gonzalez.
Snaily Gonzalez. That's even better. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a 22 to jump across.
Yeah, awesome. So as your snail is melting into the ground, you bail across and land on the top of Princess Snowflake, which is what that snail's called.
Princess Snowflake.
Yeah.
Even better
And
than
land
champion.
on the back behind Snaily Gonzalez, who is utterly shocked by this whole chain of events.
And the smell of burning snail.
You smell the burning snail. And what do you want to do now you're on the back?
I'm just gonna just tip him off. Just grab a leg. Just like push him over one side.
Yeah, well that'll be an athletics check, strength check.
+4. We like those. That's 19.
19. Yeah, you've just lobbed Snail Gonzalez onto the floor, and you are riding Princess Snowflake now.
Do I run away from me? How fast do I reckon he can run after me? Yeah, I'm just gonna move 80. We're just gonna run.
Well, yeah, you're not going to make the animal handling check. You're just going to move the 80. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to risk being caught. So yeah, we're just gonna move.
That's
I
cool.
can't control him because it's not my snail. So you'll have to move.
The snail, yeah. These snails are just generic snails. They're not tied to a rider.
No, I think you didn't make him accessible to players, did you?
Oh, I thought I did.
You did. It's because I was on measuring. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
40, 60, 80.
Go, Rudy!
Yeah.
Woo!
Although ignore the fact that it still says Speedy Gonzales under it. Sneely Gonzales under you. Oh no, that does say Speedy Gonzales.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake, that's my own fault. Even though he's not actually there anymore. But he was always supposed to say Snaily Gonzales.
That's now.
He does now. Okay, that was awesome. Rooney, you can have inspiration for that.
I like it. Cool.
Snaily Gonzales is out of the game. You've already got this. This is fine. It doesn't matter who wins. It's just between the lot of you now. So, Benji.
Now it's personal. Now Rudy cares.
Well, you beat Illyria.
Yeah, he's very happy about that. He's not gonna lie.
So first of all, what sort of condition is my snail in?
Your snail's fine.
It's fine. It's only mine that got barbecued.
Yeah.
Then I'll
Trying
just
to
do
help.
I'll just do an animal check.
40, 40, 40,
Um,
40.
Got it.
Dirty 20.
Nice. Yeah. Well, with the dirty 20, you can have an extra 20 foot of movement, so that gives you 100 foot. Which put you 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So that would put you. No, that's not you. That's the dead snail.
No.
Put you
That's
there.
okay.
Put a big red cross on that. Okay. Anything else, Benji?
I'm just gonna comment to Rudy about the pure and utter chaos of what was meant to be a pleasant little snail ride.
Somebody told me it was a race. You're supposed to win races.
I mean, there's only so much speed you can get with a snail. In fairness,
It does seem a bit stupid to race the slowest thing I've ever seen. Yeah.
it's a new spin on the royal ascot.
Yeah.
And there was no betting allowed, I asked. We weren't allowed to gamble on it either.
Illyria, you are. I mean, your snail is chewing on the bushes. It has a very glazed look in its eyes.
I'm going to use Firebolt. No, I'm not going to do that again. Let's stop doing it.
It's terrified of you as well.
I'm going to try, because at this point, what have I got to lose? I'm going to try and do an animal handling check, and I've broken out the mini dice to see if that'll work better than
Okay.
the normal dice. The answer to that question is no. No, it is not better than the normal dice. That is a grand total of 10.
Okay, yeah, no. I mean, that'll give you your normal 80 foot movement. You're not going to take a penalty for that.
I'm just going to do the normal 80-foot movement because she's kind of lost the will at this point. She's just out for a leisurely stroll.
Yeah, the encircling witch hands are still following you around the track at the minute.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I sneezed. I didn't mean it.
Yeah, it just came out.
Yeah.
I'm a fire genasi. I can't help it.
Just how I roll.
Sweeper, you can still win this.
Come on, Sweeper.
Go on, beat a Rooney.
I'm going to do animal handling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really good. I'll give you an extra 20 foot of movement. So that gets you 100 foot. I mean, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So it would put you about here. But of course, you are at the end of initiative. So even though it looks like you're ahead, you're not. Although, is there anything you want to do as you come past?
As I pass Aruni, I'm gonna boop him on the nose. Boop!
Snap.
Okay, make me a dexterity check.
He actually
Yeah, this-
accidentally just punches him in the face.
Yeah.
It's going to be an absolute car crash.
Please fall off. Please fall off. Oh,
No, that's about right. You just sort of catch him. You just sort of half bump him on the nose as you go past and give a cheeky grin as you go sailing past. Okay.
D8 time.
D8 time, yep. Oh, it's a 3, so nothing exciting this time, I'm afraid. Rooney.
Oh, what's a Rooney going to do this time? He's got a taste for chaos now.
Oh, God.
You've all been warned. Intelligence is not my
And he
strong
was saying snail racing wasn't going to be fun.
point. I'm interested to see what salt osmosis is, but sounds terrifying. Yeah, I'm gonna do animal handling check and just see if I can get any bonus. Oh,
You just
probably
hear Illyria behind you going, "Do a flip!
do a flip
Do a flip!
on the snail.
Just do a flip on the snail!"
It's an 11. It's an 11 for animal handling. So
Yeah, I was gonna say you're not doing a flip on the snail with 11
Oh.
animal handling.
Snail
If you crit your animal handling and then I make you do a dexterity check, and then maybe you could do a flip.
challenge accepted.
Go.
So
Ben just going to sort of cover his eyes at this point.
Yeah. So, what was your snail called again?
snail is called Shelly Moo.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Shelly Moo is a puzzle.
Oh,
So you lose 10 foot of movement.
back 10 foot.
Yeah.
Shelly Moo. I do know my snail's name. That's the worst thing. It's
Yeah.
Princess Snowflake. I've even
I
written it
know,
out.
but in the heat of the moment, you call Princess Snowflake the wrong name.
Shelly Moo, and I'm like, oh, then a little tear.
Yeah. She's upset with you, and you lost that 10 foot of movement. Yeah.
And then he's just gonna shove.
Mm.
Gonna slam sweeper now.
You can.
You booped his nose. You asked for it.
Yeah, you're the worst. Do me an athletics check.
That's a 21.
That's a 21. Yeah. Sweeper, you're knocked back 10 foot, and you're going to lose 10 foot of movement next turn.
Oh, it's on.
Oh, actually, no. Sorry, Sweeper. You can do me a strength check to try and combat that, but I don't think you're going to do it because your strength is not good. But you can,
Please.
by all means, try and crit.
Crit.
Please try and crit.
I'll do it. You can do it.
A Rooney deserves it, but
Yeah.
if you fail, he's going to yell boop back. But I've done it with a
Yeah.
snail, just so you're aware.
2 crits. So yeah, Aruni.
Take that, Aruni.
Yeah.
There's 21s each.
Yeah, but because that's a crit, I'm
Crit,
counting
yeah.
that as more.
Yeah.
So yeah, as
Amazing.
you try and boot her, she sort of takes a knock and then she swings back and boots you back. So you go off into the grass out here. Your snail goes rolling, like NASCAR style, out
like a
into the
spin.
stands. Yeah.
Please tell me there's a lot of smoke coming out of the back of the snail.
Yeah, smoke
Yeah.
pouring from the snail. No, that's my other snail that smoke's pouring from currently.
That's the one that I helped with.
Yeah.
Damn Princess Snowflake.
Yeah.
Rubbish snail.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, your snail goes rolling off into the stands, and you can still have your normal movement next time, but you're a bit further back, and you're gonna have to get back on the track.
That's more than fair.
Nice. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Okay, he's no longer a thing. Benji.
Come on, Benji.
Okay. So I'm just going to do the animal handling check for the time being.
Yeah.
So that's better. Where are we? Yeah.
It's only the 16, but that's still plenty. So you'll get an extra because you passed it by 1. Can you remember your snail's name?
Yes, it's Queen's Majesty.
Yeah, excellent. So yeah, you get an extra 10 foot of movement on there as well.
I'm writing dead next to Shelly Moo on my
So it'll
notes.
be 5, 10, 15, 20. There. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So if you go around the inside track, you're there.
Okay, I'm just gonna start sort of patting the snail on the neck, saying "good job," and I'm gonna start sort of flexing my muscles at the crowd.
As you go around, nice.
Benji's
Just
a
you-
hero. Aruni's
Yeah.
a pantomime villain.
Yeah. Could you do me a performance check, please?
You hear Illyria from the back going, "Go, Benji!"
Yes.
No help from you, please.
I could always do Firebolt again. I mean, that worked so well last time.
Finish. You got to catch up to Speedy Snarles soon. Nearly Gonzalez, who's
We're finally getting halfway around the track.
Okay.
I know. I really didn't think this would take this long, so I apologise for that. Wow. Okay, a druid half orc showing off its muscles. The crowd are not impressed.
Scrawny druid.
Next turn, you lose 10 foot of movement as the crowd just go, oh.
That apparently is more repulsive to them than the snail being barbecued.
Yeah.
Yep. They're all just really fancying escargot now.
Yeah.
They're going to go to the
Yeah.
stand later.
Yeah.
And now I'm just gonna sort of hang my head, sort of ashamed of myself.
Yeah.
We believe in you, Benji.
Illyria.
I'm going to do an animal handling check.
Yeah.
It'd be great now.
That is the best roll. That is a dirty 20.
Hey!
Finally, we have a good roll. It's taken how many rolls?
You can have 100 foot of movement. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. You're still getting escorted out of the carnival when you finish.
They're just running after you.
They're following you with pikes as you're going round.
I have a plan, though. I do have a plan.
You're just going to take off your disguise makeup.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
It's incredible how much else we've put into one snail race.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use produce flame, and I'm just gonna do like really cool patterns and stuff in the air with the flame.
Okay, make me a performance check.
Oh, okay. Where are we for performance? Performance is there. It's not.
Please get
That
better
is
than
a
a 3.
6.
You're on fire now.
The eyes of the crowd, while diverted away from the suddenly topless orc druid, have now gone back to, like, they've sort of tried to avert their eyes to look at you with your flame display, but it's just been awful. You've set fire to a bush. Steve caught fire for some reason.
No, that's Steve. I'm patting
It's
Steve
all right.
out.
He's
Steve.
resistant to fire, so it doesn't bother him.
Go ahead.
You've burnt off Steve's wings.
Yeah.
To go buy new wings.
Yeah, it just looks a bit like you accidentally lit a cigarette from the filter side instead of the proper side.
Awesome.
It's a bit shocking, and yeah, they've gone back to looking at the topless orc druid now because that's the better of two evils.
Fair.
See,
Yeah.
Benji's got a vision that is this like big, ripped sort of beast, but is like
Yeah.
pure bad boy Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
Illyria's just going to reach down to the head of a snail and pat it and just gently say, if you don't move faster, that snail we just passed is going to be you. Move quicker, damn it.
Intimidation on your
Yeah, intimidation roll on the snail, the poor snail.
This is going to be a great roll, you know that, right?
9.
Yeah.
Hang on, I need to
snail
roll
just
against
laughed.
this. I need to roll against this.
He doesn't believe you.
It doesn't speak infernal.
No, it is actually pretty intimidated. You didn't need to actually speak its language. You just need to give it a look. And
Awesome.
even with that poor roll, it's going to give it its best next turn. But because of
Awesome.
that poor performance and the only slight difference in persuasion checks, it will just move its normal turn next turn.
That's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
keep
Sweeper,
your-
it's pretty much you and Benji in this now.
We've actually hit break time.
Oh, okay.
Aha.
We shall pick up snail racing, the grand
Yeah.
finale. afterwards.
I lost
Who
track
will
of time.
win?
Yeah.
I'm going to go get different dice.
It's Sweeper and Benji in this right now. So yeah. When do you want us to come back?
How long a break do you guys need?
10 minutes?
10 sounds good.
Yeah.
And that brings us back to 1:15, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
roughly quarter
Yeah.
past. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Awesome.
Cool. All right. Catch you in a little bit.
Right, I'm going to go get different dice.
So if we're talking, can the stream actually hear us at this point, or
Yeah, the stream can still hear us.
okay? Oh dear. That has got to be like the craziest thing I've ever been a part of. Snail racing. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do some messing about in the next few days, transferring some of my characters to actual sheets because I've run out of space on D&D Beyond. I started doing it the other week, doing a few characters at 3 in the morning. I was just like, what am I doing with my life at this point?
I got one of the subscription plans for D&D Beyond, so I've got like unlimited character slots, and I've got a bit carried away with creating characters.
It is weird because when I first started getting to D&D, I created a character, was supposed to be joining a campaign, and then where I was working, I had to leave at the time, so the group wanted to keep it sort of work-based only. So I created like a few different characters, then was unable to use them. So I was just like, no, I need to get involved with a few games because I'd really like to spend money on D&D.
Everyone all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not too bad.
Is it going all right?
Yeah.
The snail racing is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Sorry.
It's alright.
But well, I've now got new dice. Hopefully this will work out better this time.
Do you want me to cut the snail racing short, by the way, when we get back?
Don't mind, I'm
Yeah.
enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys.
Um,
It depends if what more you want us to get done.
I mean, to be fair, some of it can last to the next session. I know we've only got like 3/4 of an hour left, so there's like after the snail racing, there's one more thing that I want you to quickly run through in the carnival, and then no, actually, there's 2 more things. Okay.
do you want to?
Worst case, we can always run into the next
Let's.
one.
Yeah.
I know how everyone else feels.
Are people enjoying the snail racing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been carnage from start
That's
to
the
finish.
important thing. Yeah.
Yep.
That's fine.
Illyria, an agent of chaos.
Yeah.
Right, let's test that one. No! That went from a 16 and then rolled back to an 8. Okay, yeah, that one will do. That set of dice will be quite nice. We'll go with that one. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new sets of dice to choose from, just in case. Because I'm rolling shit.
Dom, one
Yeah.
of my mods are saying that they bet you wish you used a 5-foot rule now.
No, because then it would have even taken us even longer.
Wait a minute.
I'm using one of these squares as 10
Right.
foot. So if that had been 5 foot. Oh,
Oh.
I see. Yes. Oh god, my maths is awful. Yes. Yes, they're right. They're totally right. Damn it.
Hey, we've
Yeah.
had carnage.
We're-
Like, what more could people want?
Yeah.
We've been in this snail race for 6 weeks now.
Yeah. Right, we'll have a very quick end to this when we start up again.
Illyria just casts Fireball and destroys all of the snails and wins. And then gets banned from the carnival for life.
Oh, well, Illyria's getting escorted out of the carnival at the end of this.
Shit. I need to figure out a way out of that. Fine. All fine.
But yes, that would have made much more sense. Ah, I don't mind. It is what it is. Crack on.
Said they're enjoying the snail race thing, so that's good.
That is good. Oh, hey, using the same OBS thing I use.
Do you use
Sorry,
that?
I've not looked at the Twitch. I didn't want to look at the Twitch.
I've got some background music on for the break just now.
Well, I've not. Ah,
No,
Yeah,
I did want to touch on something actually.
Hmm.
So there was a point during the snail racing when I sort of encouraged Steve to come onto my shoulder, and then all of a sudden he was set on fire.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I must have just missed that. I'm afraid.
you were way too far ahead for Steve to make that jump. He wouldn't have been able to jump over onto your shoulder. Mainly because Illyria is really bad with snail handling.
Right. We are gonna cut this close to the end then. So I'm gonna say when we come back, we've got Sweeper and we got Benji, who is slightly further in front. And then I'm sorry, Illyria, I'm gonna count you out because
It's fine, keep you at the back. My snail
Yeah.
got distracted by leaves.
mm,
I've accepted
And
his
his-
fate.
yeah,
and his two dead friends.
yeah, yeah. And then right at the back, we're saying Aruni can, if some incredible rolls go his way, might be able to make it. In fact, that's right.
I don't know if you guys know, but the Twitch can hear us.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah,
they know I'm
can.
going to swan dive off
Yeah.
the front of my snail. There we go.
I just put the sound on my Twitch up and I was like, oh, it's us.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The DM sends in a giant crow. That'd speed up the snail racing.
Yes.
Yeah.
It would.
I was quite liking your salt osmosis idea, actually. To be fair,
Yeah, I was going to go for it, but
that would be
I felt like I needed to get in front first and then just, do this, do it.
yeah. Well, because of your failed check against Sweeper, I'm going to say I'm just going to say this race is really now just between Benji and Sweeper.
Oh, Rooney's just looking to cause chaos.
Fireball.
Okay. Right, so we're getting on 20 past. Do we want to start again?
Yeah, go for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And we're back.
And we're back. Okay, so after that short break, unsurprisingly, because this was going on way too long, we've now got a neck-and-neck race between Benji and Sweeper, and somehow Aruni on the back of Snail Gonzalez is sort of on the back there, but it's unlikely he's going to be able to make it.
He has plans, don't you worry.
So let's just try and let's just try and wrap this up quickly. Have I moved you far enough back that you can't make it in one turn?
Me, yeah, I can't make it.
Yeah, okay, cool.
But I can make the middle of them with an animal handling check.
Yeah.
To get 90.
Excellent. Right, that's what we're looking for you to cock things up again. Excellent.
There's a 90.
I mean, at this point, I'm terrified of Rooney. I don't know what he's going to do next.
That is a 19.
Oh, in fact, Sweeper, we hadn't quite had your turn, had we, before we made the break? So I'm going to move you a little bit further back. Because it's your turn. So, Sweeper.
I'm gonna try an animal handling.
He's got like a 2.
That's an 8.
That is a snail eating grass.
Grass,
Awful.
nom nom.
Could have done it. Could have done it, but just not quite movement-wise. Especially with an 8, even if I'd asked you to remember. You're there, you're so close to the line. Is there anything you want to do?
No.
No, you're just going to hold it there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Benji, it's yours for the win then.
Okie dokie.
Anything other than absolute... Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to just, again, rob the snail on the head. And just sort of thank for playing so well.
What was your snail called
I'll
again?
do an animal. It was Queen's Majesty.
Good lad.
And I'm going to just do the animal hand.
1.
It's only 11, so it'll only get you normal.
Going to be enough.
Okay.
HP, but it's enough.
Okay, so as I go past, can I sort of scoop up Sweeper into onto the back of my snail as I go past?
You'll make me an acrobatics check.
Okie dokie. Ooh, well.
You go. I see what you were trying to do here. You're trying to scoop her up, and you could both be triumphant as you cross the line. But unfortunately, you fumble and you scoop her up, but then she almost falls to the floor. But she's an Aracora, so she does sort of flutter and just lands gracefully, and then looks at you like, "What?"
I apologise as I continue sort of slithering past her.
Yeah. In fact, Sweeper, do you want to make me an acrobatics check as well, please?
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Great. So yeah. So you can see. I mean, that was what you were trying to do, John, wasn't it? Just trying to bring you both across the line at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah. So you sort of you saw him fumble, but you can see what he was trying to do. So you flutter up and you both ride the same snail, Queen's Majesty, across the finish line together, holding your arms up in the air to the cheers of the crowd.
While all that is going on, Illyria is
Uh-oh.
going to try and sneak out without anybody seeing her.
Okay, make a stealth check then, please.
Oh, right. Different dice. Come on.
You pull your snail up into the pits.
20!
Not 20.
Yes!
Yes. Yeah. Everybody,
God
like,
for
because of
that!
the crowd cheering and the noise in the air, the hands don't know where to look for you anymore. They got caught up in the cheering and the crowd going wild. The fact that Snaily Gonzalez has been defeated. Everything going on, you managed to sneak away.
So while she's in the crowd, she's just going to take off the makeup and the disguise so that I can just blend into the crowd again. And I'm
Yeah.
just there going, yay! Yay, Benji! Woo, yeah!
Yay.
So Benji is
Yeah.
going to suddenly look down and realise that in his excitement he's completely topless, and he's going to sort of cover his nipples, almost in shock.
Yeah. It's a good look. It's a good look riding a giant snail as a topless orc with a little hardcore in front. No, actually, it's not. It's not good look at all.
This is a U-Tree investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, as you cross the finish line, crowd goes wild. You've won the jackpot. The two-headed Etin goes. Well, what's it to be? You've defeated Snaily Gonzalez. Do you want what's in the box, or do you want the 2,000 gold pieces?
Right. I am going to take the mystery box.
Okay. The box is yours. Are you in the box?
Yes. Carefully, I'll sort of open the box and take a little peek in.
What's in the box?
See.
You can see something conical and bony. Do you want to make me a history check?
I can.
It's a very low DC. You're fine. Unless you really fluff it.
Nat 1.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, if it was me doing it,
Let's
it would be
roll.
Nat 1.
Yeah, that'll do. It's a unicorn horn. You have got presented with a unicorn horn.
Oh, okay.
Would you add that to your inventory for me, please, if you can? If not, we can do it later because it's like a custom thing.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll make a note of it now.
Yeah, just
and
make a
add
note of
later.
it. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's snail racing done. Alaria's disappeared off into the crowd. If you remember from before, you still have just like a couple of things to do. Well, there was the heckler that asked you to meet them at the ticket office. And then it's just getting back to the Hall of Illusions and going back through the mirror.
While Illyria is in the crowd, she just heads off towards the ticket booth. Just get that one out the way. And then it's up to them if they want to come that way.
To be fair, that's exactly where you'd end up if I'd escorted you off the premises, so we're all good. So at the ticket offices, you notice a kelku looking at you funny. A kelku is a big crow.
Yep.
Like a very big crow. Like your size crow.
Okay. I didn't get to see who the. Well, I didn't see the shape changes, so I don't know what. Well, I did see them, but they're obviously shape changes, so I don't know what they would have transformed into. I'm going to head over and sort of lean next to the wall next to them.
Yeah.
And just say hi.
I see that
So
you've managed to.
are we?
What was that?
Sorry, say that again.
I said, are we all there, or is it just one character?
Oh, actually, that's a good point. What do the rest of you want to do after snail racing? I'm happy to say you've.
Yeah, I'm going to head towards the ticket booth, assuming Illyria's been kicked out. We need to go and get her back in.
The
She
fair
might-
assumption.
Yeah. I'll follow, sort of periodically signing like autographs, sort of milking the victory as much as possible.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, in fact, have inspiration for yourself as well for winning that.
How do I do that?
On your main D&D Beyond, there's like a little blank box
Click it.
that
Oh,
says
yeah, okay.
inspiration, and you just literally click it. So any roll, but you have to
Yeah,
tell
that's
me beforehand you want
Yeah.
inspiration on it. You get inspiration on it, so
Okay,
it lets
that's
you roll it with advantage.
Okay, lovely.
But you can't fluff something and then say you want advantage.
Oh no, that's just cheeky.
Yeah. Yeah, I've tried it. I've tried it lots of times.
We've all tried it, yeah.
So yeah, I'm just chilling against the wall, and I just say hello to the Calcu.
And the Kelki says hello back. And sorry. I heard you in the crowd referring to me as a he. I'm a she.
Oh, I apologise. And I mean, it was a busy crowd, and it was hard to tell. I
And
do
the
apologise.
DM can't really do girly voices, so it's fine.
There's that too.
Yeah.
So were you the person that I was talking to in their head?
That is me.
Aha.
I don't want to create misery for the people that are in this carnival, but I need to find out what has happened.
Well, how can I help? Like, you said you knew what you were doing, and that you wanted me to. Well, you wanted the group to meet you here. So what? How can we help?
Well, I'm a warlock, and my patron is Zibelia.
Oh, I know a pumpkin farmer who's got a similar warlock friend.
What?
What? Possibly. I think it's a pumpkin farmer.
There are only
Um,
2 people who have Zibelia as a patron, and I cannot stand the other one.
Well, he said that there was a problem and that he hadn't heard from her for a while. And
Yes, that's my problem.
then he gave me some magic beans, and it was really cool. But we don't know what the beans do.
I wouldn't trust anything that warlock has given you.
We'll find out at some point. But yeah, how can we help?
I want to find out what has happened in Prismere. I want to find out what's happened to Zibelia.
Okay.
What's your
in it for
name?
me?
I can't. I'm Kettlesteam.
Kettlestein.
Kettlesteam.
Okay.
But if you're going to Prismere, I could also do with you doing me another favor.
Okay.
I know I shouldn't really be asking this, but Have you heard at all about Candlefoot?
Yeah, this name keeps being thrown around, and we know he's lost his voice and he's turning a bit grey. But
I stole his voice.
why did he steal his? That's a bit of a dick thing to do.
It was a very dick thing to do, but his voice was then stolen from me.
Oh,
I was going to return it because I could see the love between him and Palashna. But when I went to it, it had already been stolen from me.
okay.
So Benji's going to sort of interject. So one thing doesn't make sense. You already have a voice, so why steal another?
I'm just trying to create chaos in the carnival because Mr. Light and Mr. Witch would not tell me what was going on in Prismere.
That's fair. But could you not heckle the mermaid? It's not her fault that you're being a bit of a dick.
I may have gone a bit over the top.
You think?
Yeah.
She's a mermaid. She's got body
But
images issues anyway.
I'll make it right. I feel terrible about Candlefoot's voice.
As you should.
Hmm.
But yes, we'll help you. Well, I will help you. I don't know about these guys. I mean, I don't make the decisions for them. But my bestie Rooney, I think he'll definitely help.
All the time that affect us, like barbecuing my snail.
Yeah.
That smell
Nothing
could
like
be up my nose for months.
Well, it just
Nothing
means that
quite like friends bonding.
it's a bonding experience.
Never heard of that as a bonding experience, barbecuing a snail. And dwarves have some weird rituals for friendship.
I'm just going to sort of ruffle the feathers on Sweeper's head as everyone's sort of talking.
How does Sweeper react to that?
She likes getting her head rubbed. Her feathers kind of puff up a little bit.
Okay.
Sea bird.
That's like Sweeper's version of purring.
I like it.
You know how we're stood at the ticket booth?
Mm-hmm.
And in the last session, it was described that there was a silver figurine on top of the ticket.
Yes. And I stopped you trying to steal it last time. Yes.
True.
No, I don't. But by all means, go and try and steal that silver figurine.
I don't like how you said that. I'm good. I don't want to steal it. She's a kleptomaniac, so she steals everything. That's the problem. That is in her personality.
Oh, you're gonna hate the Feywild.
Oh god. I steal everything. Okay. Yeah, I mean we're happy to help you, but I mean we don't do anything for nothing. The last guy gave me some magic beans as a down payment. So do you want to give us a deposit of something so that we can maybe try and find this voice for you? And also try and find your patron. I mean that is a pretty hefty task.
You've already had payment in these magic beans, and now you expect more? I mean, you've got the payment, you were going to do it. Why should I offer you anything else?
We might come to you first instead of going to them. I mean, you obviously don't like the other warlocks, so
well, no, you're already contracted with him to go and do it. My job's pretty much done here. Why do I now I know all of that? Why should I offer you more money to do the job you're already doing?
Well, we could always tell you and not tell him. You could get one up on your mate.
It's a good plan, except for the fact that this is our patron. We're worried because we don't have any contact with her. As soon as she's back, we'd both have contact with her.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Basically, my friend here. Friend. Did I say that?
He called me friend. He called me friend.
This one made a deal for magic beans because she's an idiot, and now she's having bean regret.
Well, I do have some money stashed away.
It doesn't have to be money. I mean, if you have an item or something that could potentially help us in the other realm. Because I mean, look at us. We need all the help we can get.
I feel like this is how you end up with beans.
Essentially, yeah.
I mean, can Ben interject? Like, well, in regards to the beans, I wasn't here at that point, so the beans mean nothing to me.
Yeah, do you
I mean,
want to describe the beans?
So, when I spoke to the original fucking farmer dude, who's happened to be a warlock, he gave me a bag of 6 magic beans, and we don't know what the 6 magic beans do just yet, but we definitely know that they're
But
magic.
they're magic, says Aruni.
Magic beans.
So can I actually quickly do an Arcana check on the beans?
But I don't know much about the beans because this was a different guy. But feel
Yeah,
free.
no,
and I'll
that's
try and
fair.
make something up.
I can. I've got it up on my screen if that's any good. Bear with me. The beans.
Actually, I tell you, I'll make it easier in a sense because the beans were prior to Benji's arrival. He's got very little interest in them as a reward.
Awesome. But I'll have a chat with you after and let you know what the beans actually do, because it's pretty damn cool what they do.
Yeah. Okay. And I'll just sort of say I'd be happy with a lettuce for my giant snail.
Oh God, yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking up bag of beans. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They do some cool things.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
they explode and kill Steve.
They will not kill Steve. Steve pops out from in the pocket and just like brandishes a toothpick.
Steve,
Calm down. It's fine. You'll get your turn. It's fine.
did you not see what she did to my snail? It's only fair, Steve. It's only fair. An eye for an eye, Steve.
Yeah.
Steve
They're
sticks
very
his tongue out at you.
powerful, but they're very dangerous.
Yep.
Steve gonna die.
So can I just ask what race? Is it Arcana?
Yeah. Sorry. What question you're asking?
What race is he? Is he like halfling?
Oh, he's a Kenku. He's a big crow.
No, I'm talking about the
The
one who's now got set on fire. Set on fire.
I'm sorry, who got set on fire?
Snaily Gonzalez. No, Aruni was the one who had the snail that set on fire.
What race is Aruni?
He's a hill dwarf. Very grumpy hill dwarf.
Okay, so
Big
at this point, I'm sort of like, I've been hearing sort of the snide comments, and I just sort of look at him and go, "Really?"
I like
It's an innocent
Benji.
Yeah.
man.
Are you gonna have to get used to the snide comments?
Yep. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I'm happy to. I'm certainly happy to try and find a patron. I mean, we're doing, as you said, we're doing it anyway. I just thought, if you had any magical items or anything that could help us, then that would be greatly appreciated. But if not, it's fine. We'll go and find this patron dude.
I have something that can help you on your journey.
Is it more beans?
It's not more beans. You're not having any more beans.
During the discussion of beans, Benji's just gonna just break wind, getting excited at the thought of beans.
I'm trying to find it. It is. A certain member of your party will find this very useful.
What?
But just bear with me while I search in my bag and find it.
The ring of charisma +2 for Aruni.
No.
Make him more bearable.
Platform shoes for Aruni.
Yeah. Some goggles of night that I am willing to part with.
That could help. I don't know how it could help, but it could help.
You can see in the dark if you can't.
So
already.
goggles of night, yeah. Well, wearing these dark lenses, you have dark vision out to a range of 60 feet. If you already have dark vision, wearing the goggles increases your range by 60 feet.
120 foot.
So to
dark
be fair,
vision.
everybody
I got
with dark.
120.
However, there is somebody in your party that does not have dark vision.
Shall we give the goggles to Sweeper? Because she'd look really cute in the goggles.
Does she have dark vision?
No.
No.
No,
She
No.
does.
You're a bird that can't see in the dark.
Nyeh, 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 nyeh.
I know. I was surprised as well.
Yeah. Is that not rigged? Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
give
if you
her the
wanna-
goggles.
If you want to give the goggles to Sweeper, that'll definitely help. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's really appreciated. And we'll try our best to find the person that you are searching for and find the voice for
We are searching for the same person. We must find Zabilna. We must restore order to the Feywild and Prismare.
have you got any advice?
I have heard that there are 3 hags that were causing trouble before.
Granny something, you said. Benji?
Yeah,
Granny. Hold on, I wrote it down.
that's one of them.
just bear with me. I shall find the actual name.
Granny Nightshade.
Granny
Yeah, Granny
Nightshade,
Nightshade. That's it. Sorry, I've been writing so many notes down what I've been playing. I'm like, where is it all?
Oh, you need a separate notebook depending on the campaign and a different folder. Oh, yeah. Okay,
I'll get used to it. It's just my campaign, so I'm still just testing the waters.
okay. So, I'm assuming then we'd need to either incapacitate these hags or reason with them.
That is your choice.
Okay.
I don't know what's happened there,
I choose chaos.
but I know
And Rooney actually smiles at you for the first time. It's chaos.
It's happening!
Good choice.
Chaos is good.
Benji sort of looks at the two of them and says, "Oh, me and Sweeper disturbing a moment here."
We're having a friend bond moment right now. This is the nicest he's ever been to
I
me.
know I said friend, but it was a mistake.
We are friends now. You have said it. We're like that now. We are bonded.
Rooney's just going to turn around and sit facing the opposite direction, just sharpen the halberd. Just...
Kettletree says, "Look, it's nearly time for the carnival to close. I suggest you head back to wherever you were planning to go.
I guess we're heading back to the Hall of Illusion.
If you've managed to find a portal to Prismare, head
we
back
know where
there.
it is, yeah.
But I really want to see what happens at the Bubble Pop Teapot.
We'll
don't
do
have
that
time.
another time."
We see Candlefoot
Okay.
on the way as well. He's outside the Hall of Illusions.
Let's head to the Hall of Illusions then.
Yeah.
That sounds a good idea.
The bubble teapot, you go into a bubble and then you fly around the place. You know, like the balls in Jurassic World, the first one? It's like that, but they float.
That sounds fun. Can we do a detour?
Yeah.
No,
If
let's
you
Hall of
want to do a
Illusions.
detour, you can do a detour.
We spent an hour
Ele-
racing snails instead.
Yeah. Illyria, focus. Hall of Illusions. We need to go to Hall of Illusions.
Oh, come on, that was fun. Somebody
was
set
fun. That was
fire to
fun.
a snail.
I tried to help.
You melted a snail's brains.
Yeah.
I'll add that to my list of achievements.
Yeah. Kill
I have a-
one. First kill of the campaign, in fairness. Oh, sorry,
Glint's gonna come back next week and be like, guys, what happened?
Yeah. I leave you alone for 2 minutes.
Well, I think Illyria might need to go on a detour before next week because Illyria's not here next week.
Yeah.
So
Aye,
we will-
that's true. She can go and ride around in the bubbles in the bubble pot teapot
Yeah.
for a little bit. And
Get
then
to the
turn
whole-
up with the Feywild.
Yeah, you get to the Hall of Illusions, like, where's Illyria? What the hell? What's going on?
Yeah.
No, it's fine. Let's Hall of Illusions.
Right,
We're heading
crack
up.
on.
Candlefoot outside, don't forget.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
He's the
don't worry
grey one.
too much about Cannibal. You know everything about
Yeah.
Cannibal Fun now.
I
And
just want to see
like I
them
said,
really
snail
boring
racing
pretzels.
took me longer than I was expecting.
Worth it.
Worth
Mm.
every second. Though I do like the idea that a rock should have been sent in to like chase us round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But outside the Hall of Illusions, you do see a wooden mannequin, and you also see two halflings that are about to go in there. Could somebody make me a history check, please?
Yeah, why not? Because my skills have been good all night.
Anybody good at history?
Actually, I don't know if I'm good at history. Let's find out. I get
I'll
plus
take 'em all.
2.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Go for it.
Oh, there we go. Sweeper
Yeah,
did it.
nice.
Right.
That'll do. So, this wooden mannequin that is outside the Hall of Illusions that you didn't notice before is a mannequin of Tasha. You may have heard of Tasha. She has a cauldron.
Which is a very big cauldron.
She has a very big cauldron. It's also another name for the witch Igelvik. That's obviously not ringing any bells there.
Nope.
So,
literally been playing-
very
playing D&D for
powerful-
like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Tasha.
very powerful planeswalking witch.
Tasha's cauldron of everything.
Yeah, Tasha's cauldron of everything. However, as you get closer, you see these two halflings that were in front of you. They're a nice couple that are obviously in love. And just as they get outside the Hall of Illusions, the boy halfling, he gets down on one knee and he pulls out a ring in a box.
Shiny.
And the lady halfling is overtaken by emotion for a minute. She has a hand to her mouth, but then all of a sudden she just bursts out laughing and just rolls on the ground laughing. And understandably, boy halfling is deeply upset about this and runs into the Hall of Illusion,
Rooney is also
taking his
rolling
ring
on the
with him.
floor, laughing.
Illyria's
Can
going
I-
to follow the ring.
You're following the ring.
Yeah.
What are other people doing?
I'm going to go and sort of just pick up the halfling woman and be like, "What's so funny?"
She recovers after a couple of seconds and is absolutely distraught. Something came over her, and she just burst out laughing. And
So that
Benji, could you make me a wisdom check, please?
was some really hideous laughter.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yes.
I know.
I don't.
Sorry. Oh God.
Oh. Okay. So you sort of see that this wooden mannequin has looked at you and gone, "Hey, did you hear about the magic tractor? It turned into a field."
Oh God.
And for some reason, you find that hilarious. And you can't stop laughing at it. So you are prone on the ground laughing at that, Benji, I'm afraid, at the minute.
Rooney's going to come over,
Very good.
slap you and pick you up and just tell you to get inside.
Benji's just
I mean,
going to sort of.
it only lasts for about a minute, so it's cool. So have you come over to Benji, though?
Yep.
Do that. Do you want to make me a wisdom saving throw as well, please, then?
16.
16, yeah. Yeah, it tells you a terrible joke. I can't think of one right now, so we'll leave that.
Did you hear about the cow that won a prize? It was outstanding in its field.
Oh, nice.
And Rooney just looks and just goes, no, I didn't hear that one.
Yeah. But inspiration for Rooney.
Picks up it picks up Benji off the floor and like ushers him inside away from the statue.
Mm.
Taps
So we got Sweeper.
He's still outside.
Who's still outside? Sweeper, what are you doing?
I'm going in with the others.
You want to go in with the others? What are you doing in with the others? Are you more looking for the gate, or you're more looking for that upset halfling with the ring?
The upset halfling with the ring.
Okay. Right. So everybody that's inside, except for Benji, who is still laughing, even though you dragged him inside.
Yeah.
I'd like you all to make me an investigation check, and I'm taking an average.
Ooh,
Sorry, guys.
yeah. My investigations. Yeah. This could be fun.
Sorry, you got 3 chances.
6.
Oh, I thought mine was going to be bad. Mine was a 14.
Yeesh.
I do not seem to be rolling above a 10
No.
at all. I've had one natural 20 and that's it.
Oh, this is
15.
going to be so sad.
I got a 15 minus 1.
I'm just following the shiny ring.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay. You continue on looking. And if you can make me another investigation check, please, everybody.
Is that including me or?
Yeah, we'll
dice.
say a minute has passed. So if you're with everybody and then have explained the situation that you're looking for a sad halfling, you can now make another investigation check.
11. It's above a 10, so that's good.
That's not bad.
Better than I've been rolling.
It's not what I need.
Mine is a nat 20 minus 1 for 19.
Nice. It's not enough to bring you above the average, though. So one
Sorry,
more
guys.
go, please.
Come on.
Another minute checking through the Hall of Illusions.
Right, different dice. I've used a different dice on every roll, so we're going to see if this one works.
Illyria. Come on, Benji. We're relying on you here.
Just
I feel like-
no.
I feel like Illyria's is not
Okay.
good.
No, it's a nat 1, so no, it's not.
Mine's a 19 minus 1 for an 18.
So with my nat 1, it's a 3 in
Right.
total.
Yeah.
You got a plus at least. I've got a minus.
Oh, I should just give up now. How many nat 1s is that this episode?
About 3, isn't it?
It's
For you?
quite a lot, to be fair, yeah.
I don't know why.
Disproportionate
it's
amount.
just- I'm getting
Okay,
everybody's nat
so-
1s.
Another minute of searching.
So no. As you round a corner, you see a crying halfling in front of a mirror, and you get a glimpse, and he's sort of crying and talking to a small girl that's wearing a pig mask that's on the other
Oh,
side of the mirror,
Oh,
and she's saying to him, come through here, everything will be okay, you'll be safe in the Feywild. And he follows her through, and as he goes through, a small gold ring falls onto the floor that can't cross into the Feywild.
Illyria grabs it.
we knew that was coming.
Yeah.
You can
And
take
can
the
I-
ring.
And can I attempt to fire a firebolt at the pig girl? Because I don't like this cow.
Yeah, all right.
Pigs
You have fun with that.
at the mirror portal.
Shall we try?
Yeah.
Right. Come on. That one.
This is where you crit, isn't it?
No.
14.
14. Okay.
14.
With a 14, I will just say your fire just dissipates across the mirror, which has turned back into a normal mirror as the halfling followed Sow Pig through.
Now we've got to go save a halfling from a demon pig.
Yep.
Yeah. And there's also another crying little halfling girl out front.
Yeah.
But anyway, she'll be fine.
Did she have any jewelry on her?
What are you planning?
You're like a magpie.
By the end of this campaign, I am intending, even if it's like little scraps of metal here and there, I am intending to make a suit of armor for Steve. Like that is like my ultimate goal.
Okay, well,
Stolen trinkets.
at the
Yep.
minute, I'm tempted to make you make an alignment check.
You can if you want. I mean, I'm chaotic neutral at the minute,
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
actually, yeah, that sort of fits. To be fair, yeah,
but my personality is kleptomaniac, so
yeah.
yeah. No, it's good. We will leave the little halfling girl alone, and it looks like we're adding a halfling boy to our list of things to retrieve.
Okay, and you're now back in front of the mirror that you know is the way into Prismare. It is 11 o'clock. I didn't think snail racing would take as long as it did. If you want to carry on playing for a little bit longer, I'm good for it. But if you want to call it here, that's fine.
I think 11 is where we normally call it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
It's a good
Illyria-
place to stop there.
And it just feels a bit disappointing that this is exactly the same place you stopped last time as well.
It's fine.
We can stop with Illyria reading the riddle and going through.
Yeah. Can do that if you want.
Yeah.
It's where we stopped last time.
But we
Illyria
actually-
places her hand.
We actually go through this time.
Illyria
Yes,
places her hand
You're
on the
going through
mirror.
this time. I only thought like the Witchlight stuff, the carnival stuff would take about an hour and a half. I missed. Yeah, I didn't do the snail racing very well. I do apologize for that.
We
But
had too much
was
fun with it. It was fine.
Yeah.
So
Sorry,
Al-
Illyria, just before you put your hand on the mirror, that
curse.
bardic gnome comes back to you again.
Bailey
Do you remember the gnome?
Yes, his name was. Where is it gone? I wrote it down.
Eliwick.
Eliwick.
He reintroduces himself to you.
Eliwick.
He goes, well, you are now ready to properly enter the Feywild. But one thing I wanted you to know before you go through is the rules of Prismare. First is the rule of hospitality. When a friend, an enemy, or stranger enters your home, you're expected to be gracious and accommodating to them until such a time as they prove by their words or actions undeserving of such hospitality. Second, the rule of ownership, and he properly locks eyes on you now, Illyria. You must not steal from a friend, an enemy, or a stranger. To take something that doesn't belong to you without the rightful owner's permission is a crime and an unforgivable breach of etiquette. And finally, and this is the most important rule of Prismare, the rule of reciprocity. He stumbled over that one a bit. When a friend, an enemy, or a stranger offers you a gift, you're obliged to accept it and offer something of comparable value, be it a gift or a service in return. But such reciprocation need not happen immediately. Do you understand the rules before you go through?
Okay. So just to recap, this is paraphrasing because I couldn't write as fast as you were talking.
Yeah,
So
okay.
you got rule of hospitality. So basically, you've got to be gracious
Be
until
nice
they're
to people.
undeserving.
Yep.
Rule of ownership,
Don't
essentially,
steal.
don't steal. And rule of reciprocity, if they offer a gift, we must offer something of the same value, whether it's a good or service.
Yeah, but you also have to accept the gift.
Yeah.
Even if you don't want to offer anything in exchange, you have to accept the gift.
So do they. Let the chaos begin.
Yes.
Yeah. Must accept gift. Okay.
Cool. Right. So that is a good place to end it. Where you've got
Don't
those
know
notes down.
Don't know how I'm going to deal with the no stealing, but
Don't worry.
it's going to be fun.
But you can grow hands back, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
So just cut yours off. That'll help.
So Illyria is going to place her hand on the mirror and say, hither, thither, here and there, wander yonder, show me where.
And the glass of the mirror prisms outwards, and you can go through it.
Ooh.
And just to give us a bit of a cliffhanger, you're now finding yourself 200 foot up in the air.
Okay, so you're just going to hear Benji let out a blood-curdling, like, girly scream.
Yeah, I think it's a good place for a cliffhanger, and I did have this plan, so you've
Awesome.
come out 200 foot above the earth right now.
Okay.
That's fun.
No one knows Featherfall. Crap. Okay, awesome. I'm going to put my cursed dice away.
Don't toss the dwarf.
Oh, to be fair, the Aarakocra is fine. Sweeper's fine.
Yeah.
We don't need to worry about her.
Floating
But
down.
yeah.
I'm going to hold on to her feet.
Oh, that was really good, thank you. Awesome, we'll end there then.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Um,
Cool. All right.
Cool.
Thank you very much. I hope that was all right.
Yeah, it was great.
That was a lot of fun, thank you.
Yeah, that is good.
Are we out, Nikki? Not yet.
well, I'm gonna do a quick outro.
Cool. Go for it.
Thank you for everyone who tuned in today. We are going to raid out to Fox. Hope you enjoyed the chaos today, and we will see you next time. And may the fate of the dice be forever in your favor.
Are we out?
Not yet.
There we go.
We're out.
Well, may the fate of the dice be ever in your favour, unless you're Illyria and then it's just shit rolls
Oh,
all night.
Yeah.